Did you think it was...
How you doing, people? Welcome to the stream. I know I'm a couple of minutes late. 9 minutes to be precise, just for the nitpicky ones. But I work here, so it's kind of up to me. Also put stuff on my desk, which is a bad start. I have chocolate on my desk. I know you can't see this, and it's not an annoyance to you, but it is to me, so... Please tell me the microphone's working. It is good. Who have we got? Shady Milkman, CJ Shadow, Flash Letter, Skellington, Lonely Girl, Unforgiven Car Park, Sky, Sleggy, Olympian, Osin, Blue, Pirate, and Grumpy. AKA Gravy to you. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Where's my build? You. Not on the desk. Tony Silver needs a shout out. If you're not following already, make sure you do. Otherwise, you just don't understand. You're going to miss tomorrow's fucking stream. It's silly, wouldn't it? Be really silly. First things first, coffee.
All this way and for nothing.
Now, this is very early at the beginning of the stream, obviously. It's so early, it's the beginning. How many... I'm going to hate to ask this. How many Only Beams do we have? Whisper me in-game if you are joining. I'm going to try to get a whole trial together of these with a tank and a healer. If we can't do it, we can't do it. But if we can, this will be fucking amazing. You have mega fashion and you just found out where I was by traveling to me from the guild roster. Cool outfit. I found Osin. Also, are my whispers turned on? Probably not. Yes. They are on. Boing. Oops. Who am I talking to? I have never spoken to you before. Beam, Fless is number 1. That's 2 of us. We need 10 more. Technically 8 more, and then we'll find a tank and a healer because I'm pretty sure we've got those covered. Boing. That's a good start. It's better than none. Unforgiven car park. Let's go. Andrea, how you doing? Have you got Only Beams? If so, bring it. We're doing it. Who's this ghost person? Hello, you look mega. Someone's playing drums. Who's playing drums? Bobby Downgrades, that's a funny name. Whee! We've got 2. Only Beams, if you've got the build, bring it. We're getting as many of them together as possible. And also I have to press the ninja button. Summon some ninjas. Dimsy, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Yep, Lawrence is joining. Let's go. Ah! You have to excuse my sinuses. We had food a moment ago, and when I opened the door, there's a shit blast of cold and smoke, because someone's on fire, apparently. That didn't go well. So my sinuses are knackered, and now the fan's blasting all back in my face. Excuse me. She's not there yet. She has baby skills. Oh, good. Mike Megan, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. We've got 4 people so far, 4 Only Beams. We need 6 more. 6 more Only Beams. Bring them. Let's go. PlayStation EU, whisper me. I don't care how long it takes, so I do. I don't care how long it takes, but I do. I don't care how long it takes. Hurry up. I'm gonna get as many of you together as possible. We did plan this a week ago. I gave you plenty of time to get the build together, even though you can build it in like 2 hours. Make it happen. Bologna, pepperoni, chicken, and macaroni. Zion Ninjas, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Did you notice how I didn't even stutter once there, Slayer? 265 days streaking. I can't stutter. You didn't miss a day. I won't miss a word. Sound like that was almost planned, doesn't it? It wasn't. Not at all. I need to drink this coffee. I got sofa bots to shit earlier. Very, very long day. Arc is updated. Brilliant. You didn't play Arc. Right fucking there, dickhead. That's to one person on the internet. The previous stream for the first kind of double beams duo in Infinite Archive is now uploaded to YouTube. So if you missed that, you can revisit it. Yes, we probably needed the tank, but it was fun anyway. Then on my second YouTube channel, the Conan Exile stream from last night is now up there. So if you're not following the second channel, put survival in the chat. Yes, I have a new intro for it as well, which took me the best part of half the afternoon, but it's done. Clown, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Are you going as Templars? We're not only going as Templars, we are going as Only Beams. Put Only Beams in the chat if you want the build. Basically, it's to teach people how to use 2-bar builds really, really simply. Instead of overcomplicating things, some people do that unnecessarily. This is what you need to do. Apart from a resistance buff if you want to, and apart from this buff to keep up your extra damage, all you realistically have to do is Wall of Elements, swap bars, spam Jesus Beam. Everything else is passive. That's it. And it's phenomenal. We've got 4 so far. We wanted to take 10. Excuse me, 1 second. I had to mute that a second because I'm just groggy as shit in a minute. Did I say Clown Prince? How you doing? I think I did. Clown Prince, how you doing twice? So I think we have a tank and healer planned, but we are looking for 6 more Only Beams. All Templars would be... It's been done a million times before. This is specific to the build. Basically, the way the build is made is that your execute is your spammable. So watching 10 people spam Jesus Beams all the way through the fight would be fucking great. What happens? Back from ads, what's going on? Same as usual, CGI Shadow. We're gonna kill stuff in the back of the face. We said the other day we want 10 Only Beams. We've got 4 so far. We need 6 more. Boing. The user's beam all the way. Yes, exactly that. Older Buffalo. Thank you very much indeed for joining. How you doing? Thank you for the sub. Brucus Maximus. How you doing? Welcome in. Have a shout out. 11 months. Good job you just joined, Buddha, because you got hit by Older Buffalo with a sub. So your health bar went down. Bottom left-hand side of the screen. Put Dragon Ball in the chat. Can I join the club if not every skill is max? Yes, you can. I'm okay. My car broke down yesterday. May have to buy a new one. But other than that, peachy. That doesn't sound even remotely okay. That sucks. Hopefully you get stuff sorted. Excuse me. Raddy's on beams. That's 5. Do we want to invite him to make the group bigger? Not really. Alright, we'll do it this once. We need 5 more. 5 more only beams. The tank and healer's going to be fucking easy. Sorry, I did not mean to be rude and totally welcome. You are not rude. Not rude at all. Neon, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. And thank you very much indeed for your recommendation of subs, shout-outs, etc., etc. on my secondary YouTube channel. You're a fucking legend. I wasn't really active in that because it was a rerun, but I had the chat open so people could watch and talk together. But some people don't get that. They're like, hi, Zai. I'm not here. So I have a question for you. I'm not here. So I'm going to ask anyway. I'm not here. And that goes on and on. But anyway, they're going pretty well, actually. One was on my main YouTube channel for for ESO, and the other one was for Conan. Don't mind promoting good content, man. Thank you very much. Riansu, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Sorry, I'm currently away from my PS5. Buddha said please answer after the beep. Here's an ninja button. Zepfan, 7208, actually. I nearly said 7802. That's wrong. Matt, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Smooch, you need to actually whisper before we can get in the group. You look very shiny. Today was the day to sofa boss. I did get sofa bossed. I got sofa bossed pretty hard. We need 4 more. We've got 6 only beams so far. Come on, there must be more. So, are Adrea and Lena joining? And what are they bringing? Maticus Maximus is here, all the way from Costa del Conan. If you want to know more about survival games, put survival in the chat. That's a new YouTube channel. There's going to be content there, obviously, and there's a little bit there already. Further than that, of course, if you want to join the private Xynode gaming servers, 3 Conan servers, 1 Arc server at the moment. And they'll partner with G-Portal, so put Battle Pass in the chat if you want to join the servers, and put G-Portal in the chat if you want to create your own server, but you want it cheaper. Because yes, I can now give you 10% off of your server's price. You're on Bobby. Excellent. So Adrea's got Only Beams, right? He must have. Just started making Only Beams on PSEU. It's level 10. You don't have Only Beams at all. You don't even have a beam. You haven't unlocked it yet. You don't have Dawn's Wrath abilities. DJ, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. We're still waiting for 6. No, we're not actually. We're waiting for 4 Only Beams. 4 more. So, Lena, whisper me. We'll take you as a tank. Make sure you do have your attack. I don't want you to run out of stamina because no one's giving you shards. Boing! Killed the Red Mother and got a bow. You lucky bastard! That is the bow of the Red Mother. Hence, it came from the Red Mother. That is the best bow that you will loot on that server outside of any chests that I spawn in the world. You won't find a better one. Now, you can craft one that is arguably better, flat stats, although technically, depending on which way you go with it, the pen will be higher and the damage will be lower, or the damage will be higher and the pen will be lower, depending on which way you look at it. You're going to Kari steal stuff. But as for the ones that drop, Red Mother bow is insane. Bear in mind, you want to upgrade it. Don't use it. Upgrade it. Don't use it. Upgrade it first, because as soon as you fire 1 arrow, you can't upgrade it anymore. Remember that. Once you've done, only use it in extreme situations when you need to. Make a different one for PvE and use that one for PvP, because its durability is incredibly low, and after 900 shots, you are going to break it. You need a new one. Hi, Zone Ninjas and Conanians. Claw and Rav, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Funky Monkey, welcome in as well. How you doing? Got Bobby? Excellent. So, who was going to be the fucking healer? I don't recall. Do we have someone in the chat that runs the feed build? Or the book wizard? Or cleric, actually? Any of those flavors. Or his keeper will work, actually, because we can all have a resistance buff, so I rely on everyone doing this. Any flavor, I don't really give a fuck. His keeper would be great, though. So he does. Not on this server. Probably on the main server. We are looking for 4 more Only Beams. And potentially a his keeper. Cleric will work. We'll take a cleric. Beam trial tonight. Blanford, how you doing? Or Blanford even. Excited to see it. Just got on. Glad didn't miss it. As if we can get the people. We've got 7 people so far, which is 1 tank and 6 only beams. Mr. Barbosa, but then not just the platform. Oh, no, wrong fucking platform. He's not even on the server. Ravicus Maximus with all his flowers and his black lotuses. It's going to be over in seconds. I mean, that's the plan, but getting people together for that kind of stuff is really, really difficult because they're constantly pushed around by gatekeepers. So when you try to do something fun, they're worried looking over their shoulder that someone's going to say something. Guess what? No one gives a fuck. And if they do, no one gives a fuck about them anyway. Bollocks to them. Let's go. We need 4 more. Rav can buy himself flowers. He can, actually. He is capable of doing so. He has done it once before. That's what happens when you become an adult. You can buy your own flowers. Working on feed on PC, I say working on loosely because Conan Pet Taman has me busy. She's moving all the stuff around for her zoo. Which is fucking mega. She's got just about every alpha in the game. Gatekeepers are bane of gaming. Yeah, pretty much. And the funny thing is that the more they shout, the less they understand. Each to their own, of course, and then depending on the game, depends on whether that counts or not. But in this game, it doesn't. Other games, it does. This one, no. And when that is not keeping me busy, there is building and furnishing. See, stuff needs to be organized no matter what. If it's not your bank, it's your furniture. If it's not your furniture, it's your bricks on your house. And if it's not that, it's taming cats. Then there's purges. I need to do those later after the stream, actually. I was supposed to do loads last night, and I didn't really get around to doing enough. Even though it was stupidly late o'clock. We must have more only beams. I know we could fill the other 4 slots with other people, but that kind of defeats the point of the experiment. And scheming, yes indeed. If we have 6 so far, we only need 4 more to fill all the slots, but I don't want to fill it with 4 other people that are not using the same setup, because then it's just another group, isn't it? That's not the fun part. That's why we did 12 werewolf tanks in one trial before, because that shit's fucking funny. We'll give people time to show up, though, because sometimes people get in about half past 10, sometimes 11. In the meantime, I mean, we could just go in on normal Asylum or something and go splat bosses. Why is that so far zoomed in? Excuse me? Thank you. It broke. I haven't even got it set to normal. Social, group. We haven't got a healer, so it doesn't matter. Bet, normal. For now, we're just going normal Asylum just to close the... Not to close the gap, just to fill the time while we wait for other people to join. Exclamation point, only beams in the chat. If you don't know what build I'm talking about, maybe you've got the parts already. Maybe you can build it real quick. You might have. What is this? I have more chocolate. Why do I have chocolate on my desk? Wagon wheel. That's what that was from earlier. Wing. Thank you for the link. Yes, I want the quest. I want vet or normal. Normal, good. Someone asked me the other day, is this for normal trials? No, it's not. It's for all game. All of it. But, can you use it on normal? Of course you can. You're not restricted to anything. The only time you're restricted to anything is if the developers say no. If the developers go, you're not allowed to do that, because by that logic, you're not allowed to solo a dungeon. Well, fucking rip, I've got videos on that. So, imagine that logic. You're not allowed to go in there with less than 4 people. I did. You're not allowed to go in trials with that. I did. Look how many devs stopped me from doing it. None. Because they want you to play the game. That's the trick. I mean, that's all part and parcel of developing your own product, isn't it? You want it to sell. You want people to use it or play it or consume it. Now, people that didn't buy your game, the ones telling you how to play. Which is great. What are you doing? Bradley's always... It's an Unforgiven car park this time. One of you have always got an instrument running. Excuse me. Miss Brick, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. My sinuses are kicking my ass today. Go left. Remember, keep up your resistances, keep up your flare. Wall down, beam. That's it. Don't make it complicated. It's not a complicated build. If you make it complicated, you did it on purpose and you're dumb. Did you just call your supporters dumb? Nope. I said if you do stupid things, you're dumb. The easy way to fix that is don't do stupid things. Stein, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Here's a ninja button. We need 4 more Only Beams builds. We will be patient and wait the entire stream for them at this rate. If they turn up, great. If they don't, fuck it, we'll do something else. But we are... Leonard, pull stuff. You're the tank. There was other words going to be put in there and I forgot what they were. Just beams. Wall, beam, carry on. That's it. 90%. Once it goes really low health, it's going to be disgusting. Turtle Swatter, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Turtle, have you got this build? Stand near them with your damage shield, they'll pop. Don't be dead, Lena. Remember, you need a close quarter semicircle around the back of this boss. Otherwise, it won't work out for you. Close as you can. That way the triangle doesn't take you to the back of the room. Mechanics are the same. The build is different. Never stand behind anybody. Two of you are way out in the field. You should be closer. Way, way closer. As close as you possibly can in a semicircle. That's not as close as you possibly can. You can get closer. Don't be dead, Claw. Ah ha ha! Claw's got one. Nice. Beam it to fuck. It's in trouble now. All those beams. 110k Jesus beam. Claw, let's fucking go. We need 3 more beams, people. 3 more. Connor, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Here's a ninja button. We still haven't done Scriveners. Oh, man. That's unfortunate. Well, we've got the room for 3 more. Maybe you'll get it done on the stream while we're doing it. Unless you're in Land of Conania. We don't really have a plan for this one. Just kill it. Obviously, if you've got people kiting out on the sides, that would be great. Left, right, middle, please. One of each. I'll do the middle. Middle's mine. Don't stand in the middle, you'll die. Lawrence, you are between kiters, so you need to make your mind up where you're going to stand, otherwise the boss will get confused. If you want to kite, go to the far right-hand side and use that as your spot. There you go. Lena, keep it still, dude. Don't be dead. %. Doing like 16 to 18k a tick, depending on whether it crits or not, which is great. Not now, because I'm maimed to fuck. 57, now it's going to escalate. Well, it was under 50%. It is, but what you need to understand is we're using Bloodthirsty, so it escalates way, way earlier. Love to see all those beams like lasers. Yeah, they're fucking mega. Don't start jumping out into the kite area. %. 3 million health is going to vaporize. 50s, 60s, 70k beams. Oh man, no crits to execute, rip. Last boss, really simple. Semicircle around the boss, don't be stupid. Kill the robot, hit the boss, kill the robot, hit the boss. What are the numbers, people? In the chat, what are the numbers for the jump phases? Do you remember? And make sure they are precise, not roughly. I have precise numbers. If it's got a 0 in it, it's wrong. If it's got a 5 in it, it's technically wrong, apart from one of them. Lena's going. You can stay close, your flare will reach. Never stand behind anybody, ever. 9176, 5126. Correct. Fan-fucking-tastic. You nailed it. Those are the triggers for jumping. Now, when I said triggers, that doesn't mean he will jump then. That just means he's trying to. If he's in the middle of another mechanic, he won't. Block. Run. Why are you all dead? That is horrendous. Don't be dead, Claw and Smooch definitely know the mechanics. Good job we didn't go into vet straight away. That would have been embarrassing. I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. Nothing I can do. Stepped so many times since I last heard it. Just wipe. That's fucking terrible. Start again. Trying to recover with people that should get out of the way is just... Well, it's long. I don't think Lena can die on that, actually. You might have to get steamed first. Don't res me. Don't res me. Oh, fucking instructions were clear. Never understood, obviously. Fuck you then. See, that's why you don't make a trials group with people like this, because they don't listen to a word you just said. Do they, Raddy? That's half a joke! I did say wipe, though. Can't remember my way home unless I do it every day. What, in Conan? Definitely not lost. So, respectfully, if you're raid lit, I'm not raid lit. Well, I am, but not on this stream. I'm just shouting while the audience can hear me. If your raid lit says wipe, do it. They say it for a reason. Usually based on their own ability to gauge a situation, which is why you make them a leader in the first place. It would have been far better to just have a clean slate. Unless it's your first ever clear and you're trying really, really fucking hard, in which case, don't fucking die. Get everybody up. I was very particular with Conan, don't want to say too much. It's a habit. Nothing you can do. You have to go outside your house and find new things, and then you have to try and figure out where the fuck you came from. You need to kill these robots, otherwise you're fucked. There's only 2 beams on it. There are 6 beams in the room and only 2 on the target. Not a good start. So let's put that into practice. Once we've got all the Only Beams builds in the group, we are going to need a Hiss Keeper because some people can't keep their resistances up. Hey Zod Ninjas, JD, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Look at that. Lightning. No, not lightning. He was just swinging his tail at me. 51% is the next jump. Look how you can still do stuff while walking backwards. Where's the robot? We are still looking for 3 more Only Beams builds. They're really simple. You keep up your resistance buff, put your wall on the floor, and beam. In the meantime, maintain that flare on your front bar, just so you get the extra damage for your temper abilities. Don't run behind people ever. If you run behind people, you're a canoe. You have the whole room to run around in. You don't need to be behind people. It's only one of the biggest boss rooms in the game. No pressure. You're not quite as big as the Assembly General room, but it's pretty close. You should not be behind anybody. So, when you buy a pair of shoes, make sure that you're the only one wearing them. If you try to wear other people's shoes while their feet are in them, surprise, they don't fit. Give people space. Oh, robot. Lightning, come in. Oh, Vast in the chat if you want the guide for the vet trial itself. Normal is the same, it's just less health and doesn't hit you so hard. Go to the sides when it comes to the jump mechanic. Never go backwards. You're 100% going to die. Doesn't matter how many times you don't learn that, you will die. Yeah, Fless. Lenny, you messing with her Wi-Fi again? Absolute dead. First time here? I'm sure it is. There's no way that's your first time. Lena should be telling you. Lena should be like, hey, get to the sides when he jumps. You can't kill the boss when this thing's in the room. Big beams. 90Ks, 98, 100. Slept so many times since I last heard it. Which was it? Oh, I see. Free transmutes. Let's go. That could have been better, but never mind. It's dead. Do we have, now that we are half an hour into the stream, do we have more people on PlayStation EU that have the Only Beams build? As you can see there, you only die if you do a dumb, and there was lots of dumb. Including me pretending I could rest someone while taking damage. Cloud rest, I guess. We're going to run around doing normal trials until we get enough people, then we're going to do a vet one. I gave the stream a week to prepare their builds, and it's been crickets. So I think people are scared to play the game now. Or everyone's quit. I think everyone quit because it's such a dead game. That's a joke. It's far from dead. Especially when everyone's running around picking up double gold right now. I think that's why no one's joining. I say no one loosely because half the people are still here already. They're like, hey, we're here. Like, yes, we know. Like, hey, I'm not going to do any content. I'm just going to go get gold. Fuck you. I'm going to look up a how to get gold guide. Kill it, loot it, sell it. That's how. You can swap to healer, but not sure with healers I got. No, that will not. That won't do it, Claw. That doesn't fix the problem. Because you're replacing one of the people we need with one of the people we need. And we've still got the same amount of people we need. Can't believe I've played 2-bar for years. I stuck even. You haven't, or you have? See, this is what the build was for, Smooch. Wall of elements on the floor with a resistance buff. Flare and Jesus Beam. That's it. I had my Conan Exile build. Put me in, coach. Does you think that'll work? I mean, you'll live. We need 3 more Only Beams and then a healer. Butt mushrooms and dodgy glasses. Excuse me. I assume people are going to actually turn up. There we go. Just use Lazy Sork. Oh, you used no 2-bar builds since Lazy Sork? Fucking hell. She's been 1-bar build for like 3 years. That's crazy. That also went really quick as well. Boing. It's really simple. If the group decides to not hug each other and they just kind of position themselves in such a way that doesn't cause them a problem, you'll be fine. You won't die. So one of my chests or vaults has saddle in it. I think I'm gonna make a new one. Had a saddle in it. Rip. Do it, Lena. You missed the taunt on the most important thing in the room. I'm just saying. Fucking hell. You see the big spider? It's really difficult to spot. It's the one that looks like a spider. Hold him still. Yes, I know they enrage and stuff on vet and everything like that, but just hold them both together. You'll be fine. Fucking budgie. One about interrupt. Budgie's getting wrecked. Nobody interrupts anymore. Bear in mind, I'm going to put this out there real quickly. This is not comms for the group. I don't do that on stream. This is me narrating for the sake of the audience so you can see what's going on. If you only ever wait until I've called something, you are already dead. You have to pay your own attention. Give me that. So, basic rule of thumb in this fight. If it needs an interrupt, interrupt it. If it needs killing, kill it. If it's on the ground, don't step in it. 8 people, 1 person interrupting. That's not good. Budgie! Of course he's gone to the other side of the room. Oh. Want to buy a taunt? Don't want to buy a taunt. I mean, they're dead. Great. Boing. Lena, you gotta wake up. There was 2 targets in the room and they're both on me. I think that's on purpose. He wants me to get dead. We should be able to use these. Interesting that they chose not to put them in the fight. Made a big effort to show that there's siege equipment and we don't get to use it. Missed opportunity. Boing. This one's same. Hold him still. Bet the spider's going to chase me down straight away. Instant spider aggro. What color are they? They're brown. Get the big brown one. For context, we discovered after like 4 or 5 years of it, maybe longer, of him being on in groups in live stream, he actually can't see red. Not in the way that we can. He failed to tell me about that until the last time he was on stream with me. It makes a lot more sense now. So yes, that was a joke from that particular experience. Fucking hell, melting. Heavy attack bug, rip. Sniper, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. How the stream? The stream good. We are waiting for people to log on PlayStation EU because we're short of 3 Only Beams builds. Was that the time he kept laying down on the job? I mean, now you got to figure out which one that was. Don't be dead, Smooch. Did we say he could be dead? Fucking Jesus Beam got interrupted, rip. I think everyone's aiming at the budgie. They are. Budgie's gonna die. Rip budgie. Around the colour of your pants will be if they turned up IRL in your house. Fair enough. Don't know where that came from. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? You mean if the bosses turned up in your house? That would be slightly weird. I'm not sure if you'd be scared or confused.
You're not going to play fair. Neither
Fucking Reliquin coming in the house. I was told to do the washing up, and so I shall. That's what he says. These Danishes are made of Teflon. No, nor are they. Aren't made of Teflon, nor are they divisible by 7. Divisible by 7. Words are hard, Mike. Have you made Only Beams? We'll wait until we get to the slug, and if we can't find any more Only Beams, we'll take Lazy Sorks. But I really, really would prefer to have more Only Beams, because that is kind of the point of it. If we keep having to substitute for the people that can't be bothered, then that spoils it for everyone that can. And we'll tell your mum. That's the worst one. Now everyone's got to go make the build. It was easier to get people to be 12 werewolf tanks than it was to just put on a crafted set. Sorry, not put on a crafted set. Put on a tradable set and get a necklace. Oh shit. That was a fucking fun stream though. Claw, you died. Someone had lightning on them. We don't have a healer, so you might want to swap your bar. If you have a healer, that's fine. Or you just stack damage shields. The way to heal is your resistance buff and your Jesus Beam. The lower health for the target, the bigger the heal. They fighting the budgie again. You know why we're having problems, don't you? Because the DPS is split. Half the group is aiming at one target, half is aiming at the other. Coordinating fucking cats that were asleep. Right, Spider Thingy, Griffin, Reliquin, one of these scarier than spiders. I don't know, the Griffin's not scarier than spiders, just a lot bigger. Don't have Scrying leveled on EU. That sounds like a really good excuse. I think I'll allow it for a couple of minutes, but if it comes up again, I might not. That's scribing, actually. No, that is scrying. Why do they make 2 different skill lines very, very close to the same word? Like the 100% XP and gold event is live now, but it my favorite. Okay.
does it feel,
Boing.
to see your companions
Now we're going to kill a slug. Now, if we don't have enough Only Beams, anyone that is still waiting because you haven't built the build yet, if you've got 1 bar pla, that will also do. We'll take that as well. We have metals from my stuff at the moment. That will do. Doesn't matter. That'll give us a damage shield. I'll take it. Mark JPVA, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. We attempted to get a full Only Beams group, and lots of people didn't do it. We've got some, though. We've got 7? No, 6. So we have got 7. We've got 7 so far. We need 3 more. 3 more and a healer. 7's not bad, actually. 2 minutes. Gotta get back to your base. She's on Conan, obviously. Really simple, boss. Run around the outside of the room so that nobody gets beamed in the face if you're the tank. If you run straight at her, you're doing it wrong. Leonard's doing it right. We are going to need people to go downstairs. So, decide who's going. Like, wing it. Decide who's going. Bagsy, not me. Smooch and Claw have gone downstairs. Don't be dead. Oh, Claw's going to die. Damn a shield, dude. And he's dead. Okay, we're fucked. I'll res him. Put me in, coach. Go again. I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. I'm not. Go. I pressed the wrong button. That's supposed to be a Dawnbreaker. Never run at the boss if you're the tank. Always run around the edge of the room in the closest way possible. Claw's dead again. Dude, you need sandwiches. 3, 2, 1, go. Boss is aiming at the group. Never happened. Never happened. Whew, that was close. If it aims at the group, they'll get mind blasted. Need to do it quicker. You drop the boss and spun him. Where the fuck is the tank? You fell in pizza. Ah, for those who don't know, if you fall in pizza, you get teleported downstairs. You did the portal. Well done. But of course I got aggro insta-fucking-ly. No time to respond there. You stood in pizza. That's not brown or red, Leonard. That's blue. Actually, maybe not. Maybe you've got your own colours as the ones that you can't see. Flash says he got his colours set to the ones he can't see. You won't need to go downstairs again. Stay up. I'm the knight. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Need some resources back because I died because I got aggro in the face. Look at all the fucking Jesus beams. Oh, it's gonna melt now. Ignore the portal. Get the fingers. If everyone beams out on the way past, it'll die. Pizza! Claw's dead again. What is going on with Claw? Fucking hell. Have you taken Carpark's control pad and turned his name into something else? He's only allowed to be good at one game at a time. Leveled up massively in Conan, and then in this one just ended up taking the dirt now. Last round. Not a round, is it? Blind Illusions, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. We are on 7 Only Beams, which is basically just Jesus Beams, and that's it. Up from the Wall of Elements. As you can see, it works out pretty good. We were trying to get a full group of them, but we haven't got a full one. Execute, it's dead. Ross always reminds me of Bill Paxton in Weird Science when he gets transformed. Transformed for being a dick? It's funny.
My companions, my friends.
I think Dark has joined us. Sometimes you can stand in blue, but sometimes you just can't.
I'll make sure the Welkanar traditions
That's
live
true,
on.
actually. If you put stupid in the chat, exclamation point stupid, that will give you a video teaching you about all the negative and positive AoEs that exist. Now, obviously there's some newer ones since then, but that will give you the rough a clear overview of what does and doesn't help. Do we have the next person? Not yet. Do we have a healer in the chat? Preferably a warden one, so we can give resistance buffs to people that can't maintain them. Exclamation point, stupid. You are halfway there. The fact that you got halfway there is awkward. Good job, everyone. Yes. That's how commands work. There you go. Raddy got it. Raddy, you're on stage already. You don't get to do links. Turtle Swatter can. Actually, anyone else can. Also, sorry, I meant good job. Here's one that was prepared earlier. Ah! Make sure that doesn't spill. So I'm going to need this. Coffee is dead. Beer is alive. Gotta go. Gravy, thank you for watching. What on earth is going on here? Okay. We have some music. Five actual different instruments. Ninja band, slightly. Raddy, remember you are on stage already. Kind of the point of you not having to keep putting your control down, even though you're playing music. Music. We use that word loosely. Not tested this, so it'll be interesting. You're in here now. Oh, I did invite you. It didn't work. Timed out CGI Shadow for 60 seconds. Yes, remember. Smooch get timed out for that for the last fucking 4 or 5 years. If you're in the group, you can speak in here. If you have to keep putting your control down, even though we're not playing any content at the moment, I know you've got form for not paying attention. If you're on stage, you stay on stage. If you're in the audience, you stay in the audience. A physical version of that would be, hey, can I have a volunteer up on stage? You get a volunteer up on stage, and then every time you ask them a question, they run into the audience, sit down, and shout from the audience. It says busy? I am fucking not. I'm as busy as Raddy is. We've got room for 2 more Only Beams, but I'll take 1 bar plaza if we've got them. And 1 healer, preferably a warden, but I don't give a shit either way. Then, as long as Lena can hold taunts on enemies that aren't brown, because he can only see brown, because he can't see red, then we'll probably do AA. Have a Templar healer. Banging, don't be dead. Okay, we've got room for 2 more Templars. Preferably Only Beams. If not, we'll take 1 bar Plaz. If not, we'll take any fucking thing else. Failing that, 2 Lazy Sorks will be fine. So you're just still busy. Definitely not. There's so many emotes in the game, but that what makes the game fun. Yes, it is. No promises. Oh, brilliant. So Lena, as our tank, has decided that he needs to figure out which ones are which. Because the red ones don't count. And Shady's gone, I'll be a healer. No promises, though. I might die. Oh, this is going to be a bad demonstration, isn't it? Or a really good demonstration. Again, room for 2 more. We'll do a quick normal asylum again, just for the fuck of it. Wrong way. While we wait for 2 more. Templars only. We could guild Group Finder it even. That'd be fun as fuck. Good afternoon, Zine Ninjas. Darth Kitty, have you got a fucking Only Beams or 1 bar plow on PlayStation EU? We're looking for 2. No? That's shit. We're spamming through normals to fill the gap for the time being while we wait for the last 2 people. Link, please. Link, please. Oh, Link your resto stuff? Fuck, I was slow on that one. Good. That was funny. I thought they were on about something else for a moment. I didn't quite read the one at the top. Dear oh dear. Do you have a resto staff? Travel in. It's been a long fucking day. I have not really stopped. And when I did stop, I crashed really hard and then got up and started again. So, shut up. Oh, fucking butt mushrooms. I don't have a dance or anything. Yes, I do. This is how you dance to butt mushrooms. It's not far off, actually. Kind of works. Just waiting for Shady, the healer. Remember, the first boss is really simple. Get as close as you possibly bloody can. In a semicircle. Never stand behind anybody. Every 5-year-old can find a space on the carpet without sitting on somebody else's head. You've got no excuse. You've been 5 once. You know how it works. Then beat us on vet. Put VAS in the chat. Exclamation point VAS. Boing. My wall. You're not faster, Raddy. Shiny armor makes me quicker. What about tank? Get him, Elena. Go, 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 go. What the fuck happened there? Remember, semicircle around the back of the boss. Really, really simple to understand. If you fuck it up, then I don't know what to tell you. Someone's fucked it up already. Semicircle around the boss. Someone is standing behind somebody. Lawrence is standing behind somebody. JD, you're standing behind somebody. Even as the healer. Don't do it. Just aim differently. Lena, you know that stab button that you've got? Considering you've got 5 less skills to fire than everybody else. I would like to see that used. I'm going to beam through this. Haha! Missed both my legs! Lawrence, come in a bit. Don't be scared. Semicircle around the boss means get really close. Thank you. Closer. Even closer. If I have to explain why, it's normally too late, but I'll explain it for the benefit of the chat. Basically, it's so that you're at the very, very, very thin end of the triangle, so you don't spread it out versus everybody else. Unlike Shady at the back there. That was a big difference in damage. Zaya, I have rum and whiskey. Excellent. Did you want to share some with the rest of the class? I got a Guinness. Boing. This fight is going to be quite simple. 3 kiters, everybody else stay in the middle. Shady, you're kiting in the middle. So you're going to stand 2 squares from that hexagony, octagony shape in the middle. It's 8, isn't it? It is 8. The octagon in the middle. Stay 2 squares from it. Everybody else in the middle unless you're a kite. If you're not kiting, then don't. Oh, content. Yeah, I know. People hear what they want to hear. That was a young one's quote. Ha! You knew it! Well done. I'm impressed. Stevens are ninjas. Amber Daylight, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Did you bring a resto staff? Apparently Shady did. Amber, please tell me you've got an Only Beams build on PlayStation EU. Or 1 bar pla, whichever one you've got. Pass the rum. Remember, you gotta block that shit, otherwise you're in trouble. I love it when my fucking heavy attack is broken and it does a full heavy attack when I don't want it to. I can actually survive that. Unfortunately not, Rip. What have you got? Has Shady got 1 bar pla? %, 4 million health left, now it's wrecked. Once it gets down to below 50, it's fucked anyway, but this is going to be messy. Oh, eat it! Execute power is phenomenal. Right. Really, really, really easy. Everyone in the group should be able to hear this, even though it's 10-second delay. Technically 2. Some people's brains lag a bit. Usually worse than stream delay. Big semicircle round the back of the boss. Everybody stay close. So a close, yes, close, melee range, close semicircle around the boss. Do not stand behind anyone. Find your own space. If you're standing behind someone, you're wrong. Easy Sork, Necro Healer, keep attack. Ooh. So you can answer for Shady if you like. Does Shady have a 1 bar pla, off balance Templar, or Only Beams? Because Shady's busy healing at the moment. Get to the sides. Sides? Sides, not back! Oh, Raddy! No! See, that's the difference. When you're on normal or vet and you do that mechanic wrong, it's got nothing to do with the difficulty and everything to do with the user. He does not. Well, rip. You got no Templar? I can't use anything because my shit ran out. Got drained. Pick up your dead. The only reason people are dead is because they failed the mechanics. Nothing else at all. It's just that. So, I need to learn it. Numbers, people, in the chat. Numbers, what are they? Whoops. Remember, you got a Jesus beam. You don't have to run after it. You are long range. You got 28 meter range. 91, 76, 51, 26. 25, actually. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's 26. It will trigger at 26. You might be doing something else, but it triggers at 26. 25 is fire. You can do lightning very, very quickly. See, watch. You can reach from here. I don't have to run over there to get to it. You should not be behind me, Dark Sophina. I was standing there. Remember when I said no one should be behind anybody? Move! Thank you. You're still behind me. Every 5-year-old can find a space on the carpet. Why can't you? That's better. Shady McMilkman is dead. We lost the healer. The one that is supposed to come here to keep everyone alive is dead. That is a problem. Semicircle around the boss. Stay close. If he does lightning, go backwards. If you are in the correct formation, walking backwards should cause no hindrance to anybody's survival whatsoever. Because that's what happens. I'm not going to teach you geometry on stream as such, but if you have people in the semicircle, on the edges of that semicircle, and they all walk backwards, they literally fan out. That's it. It's very simple. But if you, as a raid lead, have to over-explain that, you're already with a group that aren't going to listen to you, so you might as well just make another one. That's actually half true. Look. It's been such a long time since she was 5. Wow! That was savage as fuck. We have a robot in the room. Well done. Remember, people, the most important thing about this fight, and we've done it a million times on stream, so most of the people that do watch this on a regular basis already know what to do, but they just didn't bother. Semicircle around the back of the boss. The most important thing is that in this fight is that you get back in that position as soon as fucking possible. If you take too long to get in that position, this mechanic, you're not ready for. Back in straight away, carry on. This is going to be a rather duff demonstration. Oh. Love when my charges run out. Why are you standing behind people, Dark? This is not Conan. Stop sneaking up to people. %. He's going to prepare to jump. If he's in a mechanic, he's not going to do it until he's finished his mechanic. There's the jump. See? 17% actually. If he's busy, he's busy. Oh, he's wrecked. Big beams. Oh, he's invulnerable. Of course he is. Oh, dear, oh dear. That is why I tell you all the time to make sure you get rid of that protector, because it doesn't matter how much health the boss has got, he can still be immune. 171k health left and he went immune. And now Zai, have a great stream. Thank you, Clown Prince. Much appreciated. Gone Pursuit claimed. Excellent.
It may have been more fitting for the three saints to depart
So,
as they arrived
Bass in the chat. Still yet to see the command. If you are unfamiliar with these mechanics and you have been watching me for 4 years, we just found out that you never listen. But, lucky for you, there's a video. Enjoy. I love this bug. Have you claimed your reward? Yes. Are we going to let that thing go off your screen? No. Right, we'll do a quick cloud rest while we wait. We'll do cloud rest again, yes, while we wait for 2 more people. If not, we're going to have to do something else or fold it. We need 2 Only Beams or 1 bar Plars. I'll take either of them. By the time Cloud Rest is finished, you can join halfway through, it's fine. If not, we're going to have to default at 2 completely different builds, and that kind of defeats the object of it, but we'll do it anyway. Boing. I blame my death on what? I blame my death on that I'm usually kiting lightning. No. Disagree. Disapproved. You were trying to avoid an AoE that would land on your head if you went the wrong way. You went the wrong way. Oh, also, you normally block that. Do you want the quest? Yeah, go on then. Why not treat myself to a quest? The biggest problem in most groups, especially trials, is that people cannot and will not get in line. Now, I know that sounds really sharp, but it's not. It makes a huge difference whether you can or cannot apply a formation. So, a prime example of that, the last boss that we just fought, there's the boss, he's a plant pot. If everyone makes a tight semicircle around the back of the boss and nobody stands on top of each other, when you go backwards, by default, you all successfully pass that mechanic. But if people do this shit, because they think they're OP, you kill people, they die. It's got nothing to do with your mechanics as a rule. It's got nothing to do with the amount of damage that you're applying or how you're applying it. It's got everything to do with where you put your feet. All you had to do was do that. And then when it kicks in, go backwards. Come back in, go backwards. People that do this instead make it 10 times harder for the rest of the group to work together. So formation, above all, is key. Applying your mechanics inside those formations is next, and your DPS is last. Coyote Astronaut, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Because it doesn't matter how hard you can hit stuff. If it's not dead yet, you still can be. Panic less, focus more. Formation is key. That will teach you valuable lessons, especially when it comes to stuff like Graven Deep. Afternoon, Sensei in chat. How you doing? Welcome to the stream, Ghost. Bit and cake in the chat for anyone who enters or leaves. We've got a spider in this room. Get it, get it, get it. Lena's going to taunt the spider this time. Lena is the yellow one. He got it. It's not yellow. This is why you can't have fun things. Look at all the fucking beams. Oh my god. Oh, goodbye noodles. Okay. You can semi-stack on this one. Everybody focus the humanoid first, then kill the budgie. Just for fun. Highlight the fucker. At least we can then see focus fire on him. And someone's hitting the budgie. It's instructions are quite clear. +1 or 2. Neither, dude. We're just doing it for the fuck of it. We're waiting for 2 more people to join if we can get them. We want 2 more Only Beams builds or 1 bar Plars. Either will do. If that happens, we're doing a vet. Well, we're doing vet trials full stop. We're going VAA to start with, see what happens. The beams! Oh my god. As soon as it hits sort of 40%, it's fucked. Not a chance, but. Budgie! Ow. Oh, that was cool. Boss, what boss? Did you see his health go down once he gets to 40%? I mean, it goes down quite quickly anyway, but once he gets to that point, oh my god. Your overall DPS at execute is absolutely fucking off the chart. You're looking 270 to 470 in between there, depending on crits. Per person. Best method to more gold? Looting gold and getting more gold. There's no best. If there was, everybody would do it. And then if everybody was doing it, then everybody already have an abundance of gold and nobody will be the richest. Generally speaking though, kill it, loot it, sell it. So kill an enemy, loot its loot, and sell it at the merchant. Not the guild merchant. We've been over this a million times. I'm not going to tell people how to manipulate the market, especially after it's been kind of already set in stone for the last 10 years. It's player-made economy. It is what it is. But if you're talking about raw gold, just free stuff that you can maintain indefinitely as a resource, if you like. Kill stuff, loot their stuff, sell their stuff. If you've got the merchant from the Crown Store, that is phenomenal, and it is absolutely worth its weight in gold. Quite literally. Because you'll never leave loot on the ground again. Also, hi! You said hey ninjas? You did as well. I missed that, my bad. 5 good mag Templar sets go? No. There's only 2 Templar sets in the game. Every other set in the game is useful for all classes. You go, Jason! I know what you did there. You tried to make it as though there's only certain ways to play. No, there's billions of ways to play. It just depends on how you want to. I have multiple different Templars on the channel. They're all using lots of different stuff. What I do offer instead, however, is fully completed, fully functioning products that are free in the form of build videos. So if you put, since you said Templar, you didn't say, well, you said Mag Templar, which is broad because the Mag versus Stam war is dead and it has been for a long time. Put beginner in the chat, there's a video about it. But here's some links. Put Off Balance, One Bar Pla, Big Booms, and Only Beams in the chat. There's 4 different Templars there with different styles, all equally as good in all content. In spite of what people continue to insist and pretending this game is not designed to have access across the board best. Correct! And across the board best even. It's a dead... It's a dead argument. You end up constantly go around in circles with people that try to force you to believe that it's best, 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 best. And as soon as they use something else, they're like, this is best. No, what happened to the last thing you were using? Oh, it changed. No, it didn't change. No. We got Nightblade build. We've got several Nightblade builds. Links are not being put in the chat. It's very difficult for people to find stuff. People don't use the links. Just put YouTube. You've got lightning on you. I don't know if you like this or not. Damage shield. Don't be dead. Flawless. Status Pro. Infinite Nightblade. Hircine's Hammer. Forgotten what it's called. Malice. And Ballista. They are all Nightblade builds. Also Sting. They are all Nightblade builds on my channel. Got multiple. Different designs, different purposes, different roles. Loads of stuff. Also Feed. Feed's a healer. Come down, budgie. Bucky's up there for a long time. 50%. 4 million health. Goodbye. Ooh. Stork J created an alt for after 7 years. I'm liking Templar. Fuck building max mag. I want weapon damage and crit. Well, here's the thing. Weapon damage and spell damage are equally as effective as each other. They aren't 2 stats you need to chase. They are 2 stats that both contribute to the same thing, and the highest one of the 2 is the one that will benefit. So you can have a build built for nothing but Magicka resource, Magicka recovery, and all that kind of stuff, and have loads and loads of weapon damage, and it will scale off of that stat. Like I said, I made a video about how stat consolidation actually works since the hybridization changed. Came in, and that is basically your highest offensive stat is the one that contributes. I've got a video about it, but beginner in the chat. It's the one with the thumbnail that says Mag versus Stam. That war is dead and has been for quite some time. People just either didn't pay attention or ignored it. So if you are built to use nothing but Magicka as a resource, but you have a huge stamina bar, your damage scales from that. You just need to be able to maintain the bar that you're using, that's all. So, literally up to you. Literally up to you. Jimmy JJ Shabadoo, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Bit and cake in the chat. Welcome in. Have a shout out. If you are not following Jimmy JJ Shabadoo, you don't understand how cool his name is. True story. You well? Good. Glad to hear it. We can probably do no portal. Dude, we planned it a week ago. I tried to get the audience involved. I told them they need to go out and make one, the Only Beams build. And then we'll use 10 of them and a tank and a healer in trials. We haven't got a full group, so we're just spamming normals for the time being, just to get people into it. But if we get 2 more, we're going to do some vet stuff. Only Beams is quite simple. It's to teach people how to use 2-bar builds. That's on the back bar, that's on the front. That's it. It's built in such a specific way that your Jesus Beam is actually your active spammable. And it works. As you can see. Does the portal only just come up? Fuck the portal. Thank you for the follow. DJ A&K, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. DJ, please tell me you've got Only Beams or 1-bar pla. Watch a pizza. We might not make it. Remember, never aim the slug at the group. I want to buy a Jesus Beam, please. Now the health is low. You should be able to break it. Here it goes. Not yet. You don't have any? What Templar builds do you have? Do you have 1-bar pla? Oh my god. You didn't do it. 2 people are going to have to go into portals. Brought my Templar DPS out of retirement even. Been having fun with it. Why did you retire it in the first place? Do you mean you were just playing something else instead for a bit? You're the man who helps low skill players become great players. As if you advertise someone already recognize and know. I mean, well done. But shout out. Follow him. Boing. Too many outs, not enough time. That's exactly what it is. So it wasn't retired. He was just resting. Oh shit. I pulled the boss. My bad. Tank running in ghost form. Feel personally attacked. Right? It's almost like Mike doesn't exist. He's modded here for a long time, you know. He has feelings too, but they can be ignored for bacon. You know, Max Sork is OP as fuck and Pain Temper just changes my perspective. I think your perspective is kind of set in stone because you've just said what your perspective is. That Mag Sork is OP as fuck. That's really broad. Mag Sork in this game means one of several billion possible ways to build. So I don't know which one you're talking about. I'm being mildly facetious there, but you're very one-sided, mindset-wise. As long as you found what you're happy to play, Jason, I'm all for it. Well done. Phoenix, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I think you can fuck the too late. Last time was a bad pull. This time was a good pull. We could have just fucked the portal off this time. Tank needs to run around the side of the room to turn the thing away from us. Pizza. Hello, Zard Ninja. Skittle, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Happy Valentine's to you and yours. Thank you very much. Smooch is dead. See, that's why we shouldn't have used the portal. Smooch died. You're going to wipe again because we're wasting time with people that are or are not going downstairs, that are or are not dead. Indecisiveness will kill people faster than mechanics. Also, turning the boss out of the group will kill people faster than mechanics because we can't do any mechanics while it's facing us. Smooch has decided she's not going downstairs. Too late to make that decision. You basically went over the red light and then braked halfway across the road. Yeah, that isn't going to work. Smooch and Raddy, you're going downstairs. Did she die or did she just go to bed? No, she went downstairs and died and came up and then decided not to go downstairs. So spent a lot of time not doing anything. And no one else helped her either. So they're also to blame. Whoever didn't help is to blame. Everyone. On PS5? Yeah, today I am. Yesterday was Conan on PC, actually. I was confused. I see that. You went, ooh, go downstairs. Died. Okay, not go downstairs. I mean, logically, that looks like you learned your lesson, but it didn't help us very much. Smooch and Raddy, you're going down. It sounded like a threat, didn't it? I would like you to go into the portal to deal with the downstairs mechanic, please. Then I make a habit of running around the back of the boss while it's taunted. I'm glad you're in position, though. Playing Templar now, kind of refreshing. Fair. Dude, put 1-bar pla, not 1-bar pla, that's the 1-bar version. Put Only Beams in the chat. That's what 7 of us are using right now, I think. We were going to go for 10, no, not 7. 8. We were going to go for 10 of them. Smooch is dead. She was going to go downstairs and she's fucking dead. This is not going well for you, is it? Poor Smooch. Imagine the content that people play all the time being made to look really, really difficult. Bear in mind, for thousands of people in the game, this is incredibly difficult. But everyone in this group has done this at least 54,000 times. Something like that. I might be 1 or 2 out. Love leveling my Templar during the Witches Festival. Where the fuck are you dead for? I'll be playing that more after I get the Sork dialed in and start the story. Fair enough. Leonard, you're not turning the boss away from the group. It's not even... Now he's taunted. I'm having to micromanage too much today. Don't be fucking dead. Yay! They're up again. I'm herding cats that already know where the litter tray is and they're pissing all over the floor. Whee! That's better. Tentacles are in the room. Smooch just agrees. Brilliant. Mini Raxy boys, pretty much. Wow, that fucking melted. Where have you gone? Where'd the Nova go? Gizmo!
Extinguish the shade and we can end this.
Exy, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Yes, we're just Jesus beaming with the wall down.
You need to heal yourself to overcome those shadows.
Reapply the resistance, reapply the wall. It's basically dead now.
Dangerous. Be on guard.
That Nova, that one over there, that one, that missed.
You need to heal yourself to overcome
Over here, mate. Who the fuck fired that? We're here trying to kill a giant slug, and there you are throwing Novas at Gratwood.
Zamaja is defeated.
Fucking must be dark.
My
Trying to help them.
companions, my
Who
friends,
threw that?
all gone. I won't allow
I saw a Nova
to be
over here, and there was no one to catch it.
I'll make sure the Welkanar traditions live
Fucking
on.
hell, that was a long way away. Right,
I'll
let's see if we can get
rebuild
some more
my
people.
order.
We've got 2 slots. Shady, well done for not being dead.
Swear it.
Sorry about the Nova. Not me. I'm glad that wasn't a hotbar message. We need 2 more. We'll take 1 Buppler or Only Beams if we can get them. That would be ideal, because that's what we're trying to do today. Outside of that, pretty much any Temper will do. Or we'll take 2 Lazy Sorks, whatever. The Nova looking like my Colossus, that went a long way. If anybody owns up to the whole class is in detention. Could have been me. I think it was Fless. It was one of them. One of them fired an Nova in space. Is 1 Buppler written guide up? Yes, it is. But the video is there as well. Depends on what you want to do, DJ. If you want to just put the stuff together, obviously the written guide will tell you what gear it is. But if you want to understand the build and its purposes and why, then obviously the video is there. But it's quite a short one, actually. I think it's like half an hour in comparison to most of the long 1-hour ones. But yeah, it's definitely up to date. Can throw it together. I am on a laser sword. Oh, have you got the stuff? If you've got the gear, let's do it. You've been playing Lazy Sork since the dinosaurs came around anyway. I say came around because he was there when they were born, not just when they were there. I've been playing Lazy Sork that long. We need 1 more still. So, a Temper of any flavour if we can get one. If not, we'll take a Lazy Sork. Whisper me in-game PlayStation EU. I'd prefer more Jesus Beams because that was a point of getting everyone to put their builds together for the last week. But it was still first come, first serve, so there's still 2 slots. It was mine, and I wonder where it went. Oh, it went over here, Smooch. So most people have 28 meter range. You're a hacker. That was a bit fucking mad. Right, shout what it is. I'm going there to repair, make sure I've got charges and everything, and empty my bags. Then we'll go do... Oh, shit, I need to hand this in. Then we'll go do VAA or something. Holy moly. Yeah, that went a long way. Now, We need to hope that Shady is not dead. Ever, because that will be a problem. And we need to hope that Lena doesn't drop taunts on anything. Because that will be a problem too. As long as no taunts are dropped, we're good. Lazy Talk. DJ's in. Let's go. Right, we've got room for one more DPS. I prefer you to bring 1 bar Pla or Only Beams, but apparently there aren't enough of them, so that's what you get when you make shit builds. We need a different one, so we'll just take any DPS right now. We're going for VAA. Because why the fuck not? No one does trials anymore. They do. You just don't make them. See, that's the thing that people have issues with. They're like, oh, nobody does trials. Why don't you make one? Ah, lazy disease. I knew it. Expecting everyone else to do everything for you and then complaining when it's not done. Ah, it's going to be a long life for you. Lazy Talk. No, Smooch! You are already on the correct setup. Don't fuck it up. Reinvite, please. Oh, you left? Please be on the same build. That was the point of the experiment. But you're alive right now, so that's good. I mean, there is that. Boing, boing. Cool horse. I've got that one. We have room for one more. PlayStation EU. We do need 12, otherwise we can't do the trial because you need to stand on the pads. I've been meaning to put Only Beams together, just got away from me this week. Too busy chasing Black Sabbath tickets. No shit, dude. Did you get some? I saw the little meme thing in the chat. That was funny. I did repair, didn't I? Yes. I do need some more potions, though. You did not? Oh, man. That is not good. Spell power. None. Might be wrong, but I feel Smooch is in the take all wine glasses away from her area. It's a Friday night. It might be. You're alive now. Not for long, Fless. You should be really confident when the healer is not sure if you're going to live or not. Got soul gems for life, so don't worry. You're going to fucking need them. Take this out of the mail. I should probably take these now in case... Oh, how long have we got, actually? 19 days. That's fine. They are now on the bar. Beautiful. So, we've got one slot. I'll take any DPS at this point. So, again, we had a plan. The plan failed. We got close to the plan. One more DPS, PlayStation EU. We're going VAA hard mode. Well, we'll see how well Lena does. If Lena can't see the axes, that probably isn't a good idea, but we'll see what happens. Read that already. 2 bar, 2 winer is the same as 1 bar, 5 wine. 2 bar, 2 wine is same as 1 bar, 5 wine. Smooch, put the wine down. She's on it. She is. My neck feels like someone stuck a fence pole in it. It's fucked. She said no. Okay, brilliant. So, it looks like we're group finding it. Activity finder, group finder. Let's find someone trying to tell 11 other people how shit they are. Trial, vet. Fear and archive, 12 players, group title. Bring a Templar. You never know, we might get one. Champion points, 160, so you can get gear. If not, it's gonna be shit for you, because you have to squash it and remake it. Enforce rolls. Yes. No. Bring a Templar DPS. That's what we really want to say. Yes, my title is the same as the description. Go. That was fucking quick. I bet they're not Templar. I'm gonna check. I'm gonna actually check. You liar! You're a sorcerer. You can't fucking read. Bollocks. Someone joined instantly, within a second. Is that quick? And it says, bring a Templar DPS. Title. Description. Bring a Templar DPS. Okay, I'm joining. I'm on a sorcerer. Hello, I would like to book my car in for an MOT. What sort of car is it? It's a red one. Okay, good. That's a good start. Okay, what model is it? I don't know. Where do I find the model? It's usually on the front. There's a badge or something on it. It says rally. Oh, like a rally car? No. It just says rally. Okay, just to confirm. How many wheels has it got? 2. Is it a push bike? Yes. Okay, fuck off. Your mum's a sorcerer? Sorcerer the new Templar? Indeed. Let's go. Oh shit, I haven't said it to vet yet. Social group. Kevlar, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Instructions were clear. Nobody fucking listened. We're going anyway. We'll do a non-hard mode to get started. A bit of a warm-up. Oh, it's gonna be a mess. Shady, don't die for the love of fuck. And then don't let that fucking Sorcerer Templar die, because if you do, you'll never hear the end of it. Your Templar's a mum? Probably. Oh no, that shouldn't happen. You can travel to me. First boss, very simple. The boss will go like this in the air, and there's a lightning will come down. And you need to make sure that you stay in the circle of light, otherwise you die. It's really simple. You get to learn this before you go into the room. Maybe he only speaks Mandarin. You reckon? Welcome to the stream, Dynamite Alan. Most people say hello when they come in the chat. Welcome in. Your Templar's a mum and so's your face. I love that one. That's brilliant. Coyote's a legend. Butt mushrooms. Again, fuck my life. Where were you when we asked for one more DPS? Cheerleaders come in, but they don't take part. Indeed. Your mum, Templar's a mum. That caught me off guard a bit. That was funny. We're waiting for the Sorcerer Templar. The temporary Sork. Travel in. Like, I watched your stream. You said bad words about me. No, I didn't. I pointed out that you didn't fucking read. Good morning, Zite Ninjas. Neb, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Good job I didn't enforce rules, because if I did, I'd kick the person for not being accurate enough. But I didn't. I said you can come anyway. We press this again. Let's go! 2,600 champion points, and you can't tell the difference between a sorcerer and a Templar. Epe! Oh, come on, that's funny. I'm joking. Let's go! Pick the chicken attack. No.
Turn back. I will not be
Righty, I know you love to be up front, but don't die. I'm faster than you, haha. It says, don't die. Whoa! Stack them, splat them. Pull him in, pull him in. Hello. Zion chat, thank you very much. How you doing, Dynamite Adam? Welcome to the stream. I got a hello. Me and Lawrence are back-to-back Jesus Beam and Flame Atros. We look mega. That is an ultimate Instagram screenshot right there. You know how hard that was to say. Why are you all spamming Jesus Beam? Why are you not a Templar? I want to open the door. Fine, you open it. I'll let you this time. Want to buy a tank and a taunt. Thank you. Turn it away from the group, please, for the love of fuck. Lena! I blame the ice outro, but only this once. Good old Sork Templar. He jabs, he frags, he forgot Major Resolve.
My magic will destroy you.
Templar frag will be mega. Could you imagine that? Like, you just fire shards of light. Maybe they'll do that one day. Maybe that'll be a skill style. Get stuck in. Don't be dead. If everyone just spams damage shields, everything's going to die in AoE anyway. Yep, pretty much. So when it comes to the rock that we have to stand on, where everything gets pulled in, hopefully by Lena, we're going to do something for science. Stack up like fuck, obviously don't be dead. Shady, don't be dead. Shady, don't be dead. And we're going to spam damage shields like 4 or 5 times just to see the AoE damage from it. Then we'll just beam everything. Not on this boss, I mean on the pull on the rock. It's good to have a tank that knows mechanics. That does actually help, you're right. It's almost like having a microwave that's plugged in. There's an element of usefulness there. Be dead? No, definitely not. See, Buddha doesn't have such complex mechanics to follow. Buddha doesn't need to worry about hitting the boss, not being dead, using a heal. He has to worry about being present. Oh, come on, that was funny. Leonard, don't be dead. Leonard's hard as fuck. First phase successful. Just Jesus Beam and 83%. Easy peasy. Run faster or you're dead. Shady, what the fuck, dude? You nearly made it. Poor Shady. Smooch! Oh, fucking hell. Disagree? Indeed. How come people res Smooch faster than they res the healer? Don't be dead. So we're going to do this properly this week, hopefully. We'll go again Monday, actually. We want a full trial of these. The idea would be 11 of them and a tank. But that was not to be today. Don't be dead. Leonard's risking it. You got a damage shield on, Leonard? It's ridiculously strong. On the Bobby build. I know it's not part of the build, strictly speaking. The pet is, but you will be surprised. Where the fuck is the light? Remember, it doesn't matter how much health the boss has got, you still need to do the mechanics. Don't be dead. Claw, what the actual fuck. Smooch as well, twice in the first boss. Get to a light or die. Can't do it. Dear oh dear. I should have put the prerequisite in the group finder. I should have put be a Templar and don't be dead. Licking sand. Is that what that's called? Mildly dead. You'll get one serious run once in your life. Quit talking about me. I'm allowed. It's my stream. At least you've got a good hamster now.
Why are you here?
Hit the rum hard.
Are you
It's
like
twice
the
you spelt run.
mages seeking
Giggles,
power?
indeed.
Mortals are such fools.
We need a tank on this side. Leonard, you're fine where you are. Stand your ground. 12 people, 12 pads. Someone just crashed. Game crashed. Of course it did, Raddy. It's what happens when you're recording. Also carrot, indeed. You got a Samsung, Buddha? Rip. GG. Who got GG? The crash? Too many beams? Yeah, probably. Your character is still here, Raddy. I think we might be able to continue without you. Oh, shit. Spot over here. Claw. Raddy was the chosen one, indeed. Raddy was the chosen. Oh, fucking hell. It's one of those days. Ah, there he is. He loaded quick, actually. Don't be dead, don't dance. Obviously focus the overcharger. No, the one in the middle with the lightning-y stuff. Or I'll just focus it, it's fine. Okay, who got the old hamster? Raddy did, apparently. That short I watched of you, it didn't... The same trial and the guy jumped off the edge. That wasn't... Actually, that wasn't a guy. That was Shady McMilkman's missus. She jumped off the fucking side. Or do you mean this bit? This bit, there was some dude jumping off the edge. That was fucking hilarious. But the one where they jumped off the cliff, that was Amber. Don't do the chests. Leave them to the end. Oh, I love it when it doesn't work. Someone left the group. What the fuck? The not Templar rage quit. There's a reason the bot got that, dude. That ain't happening. We all like jokes, but that isn't going to go down very well. Hey, I jumped gracefully. You did. And now we've got to wait. Someone fucking join us. Amber would rather jump off the edge and show us her rest of her stuff. This is true. Rip. I mean, how fucking impatient do you have to be to go into the group finder, to find a group that you can join instantly the second you press the button, accidentally got the wrong role but joined anyway, and then rage quit? Rest of the stuff amending. You go, Shady. Did they die? Now they're going to have to wait longer. We've got room for one more DPS who wants to fucking join. Or should we just do the dungeon finder again? Or the activity finder? Jerk slightly. Wow, I know. How fucking shit. Oh, I never get anything done in this game. It's because you're a dick. That's why. If you're going to leave a group because you've had enough, first of all, make sure you've got enough time to join in the first place before you realise after the first boss you don't. And secondly, at least tell people you're leaving. It's like, sorry guys, I've got to go. Can't do this. That's fine. I'd respect that. But, just ninja leaving for no good reason with no warning whatsoever. I have no respect for you whatsoever. You're a twat. And I don't care how offended you are. You're supposed to be. That was an insult. Look up the word insult. Now you'll understand that it was directed at you on purpose. Right. Let's try again. Bring a Templar DPS. Oh dear, oh dear. I love it when people do that. You're like, you insult them on purpose. Like, that's offensive. It was meant to be. I'm glad it actually was delivered correctly. That would make me a shit postman if it wasn't. Bring a Templar DPS. Let's try this the second time round. All I'm asking for is 160 so that you can get your gear. Thank you, baby. I got a bit from the amazing Tony Silver. No role requirements enforced, obviously, because otherwise it'll force us to bring a healer or some shit like that. Let's go. See what happens. Sure, it... What happened? You're on your sork? Amber, let's go. Don't jump off the fucking cliff. What a twat, indeed. Sure it is. It's totally not a flame staff in disguise. Fucking hell. We got one. It's not a Templar either. We got one of those Templar sorks. We got one of those short Templars. Temper. They were jelly. The beams were bigger and longer. Probably. In a ninja. Even ninjas have honor, but not dirty. Dude. If it's not going well for you, just say, look, you know what? I don't have time for this. Even though a crash isn't really a problem. That happens. Oh dear, they're going to go on Facebook now and say how every single group finder group is toxic. And not let everyone know that they ninja left for no reason. You see that all the time. Fake Templar. Yeah. Fake Plar. You see it all the time on social media. Like, oh my god, I joined this group and they were such assholes. They did this horrible to me. I had to leave. Were they, though? Or were you missing bits of information? Like, you joined, told everyone they were shit and crashed. And then instead of turning back up, you just decided to leave the group the second you logged back in and didn't say a word to anybody. Or you got halfway through a trial and ninja left. Oh, here we're going to spam damage shields in the middle and see what happens. Boing. Spam. Oh my god. Splat. And then Jesus being the big ones. And I'll pretty much do it, actually. Actually worked. Almost like it was designed that way. Almost. Nullifier needs to be interrupted. Or dead. Maintain damage shields if you're in trouble with the lightning. We've only got one healer, don't panic. Your damage shield does damage as well as protecting you, so pretty good. And it's there on both bars just in case you get in trouble, so don't panic. Nullifier's sitting there trying to heal everything, not a fucking chance. So this next boss, spread the fuck out. Obviously don't spread out too far, but big semicircle around the back of the boss. Lena, don't drop it. Don't worry about the fucking ads, we'll deal with them. Obviously if you can range taunt one, that would be fantastic, but if not, don't panic. Spread out, big semicircle. When the rock is smashing on the ground, make sure you block the rocks that aim at you, otherwise you will die. We only have one healer. You're going to be in trouble if you don't defend yourself.
Foolish to come farther. This Atronach gives way to no one.
And decide to stand on my head. Remember what I said, spread out? It's like a cartoon, isn't it? You know when one person tries to stop at the top of the cliff and then everyone bounces into them at the back? Pushes them off. This will work. Never stand in Spinny McSpinfuck. With Jesus beams, the first phase is almost there. Sun shield, you dumbass. It's a damage shield! It's also Radiant Ward, dumbass. So there. Why didn't you watch the video? Where's Platts when you need him? I haven't seen Platts in ESO for a while, actually. He's been in the streams. All we have to do is copy this. Like, the routine that we're doing now, just keep doing it. I'm going back to my space. You're in my spot. Look. Then when the chain spinner tries to attack me for no reason. Tell your mum! Then I grab this dual-wield prick off me. I mean, you don't have to grab all the ads, but when there's a melee one in my face, it helps. Claw, what the fuck, dude? And this is why I make sure that people have all the information in the video, because even if a build is very, very simple for people to use, if they're relatively experienced, people will still fuck it up. Stack up shields, Hexo's good. You do realize that's useless information based on the fact that we're not using that stuff in here. All damage shields stack. Well, pretty much all of them. Hello, motherfucker, to you as well. The only ones that don't stack are the ones of the same kind. Oh, shit. Dragon, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the chicken attack. Much appreciated. Disagree again? You can disagree. It's fine. Look at those gold ninja stars. Thank you very much indeed. Massively appreciate bit and cake in the chat. Don't forget, people, we are going for bits goals. And as you can see there, Dragon has bought 500,000 bits, which is insane. Only 4 people in the world have that ninja star. You could have it too, but it's going to cost you 5 grand. One might say that does not solve the problem, right? Oh, why am I on this side for? Bring them in, and then we're just stacking shields. Spam, 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 dead. Oh. I love that heavy attack bug. Absolutely love it. That was me being mildly facetious, by the way. I don't love it. I think it's shit. Valerial should be fairly straightforward. Why did that cast? You know they had a bug fix on PTS recently about skills that apparently double fire and all that kind of shit. That fire off the cooldown and then fire later when you've already queued it up when you shouldn't be able to because it was inside a cooldown. Yeah, well, I don't think that's the major issue here. A lot of the time, skills fire that you didn't press. We win. Loser, loser. So really simple. Big circle around the boss. Stay quite close. Don't stand in stupid. If you stand on top of someone's head, you're a selfish canoe. Because obviously they double stack AoEs. You get 2 at the same time, you die. Don't do that. We don't even need to run after the ads because all we need to do is aim our wall of elements and our Jesus beam. So from the middle, turn around, aim at the ad, turn back, aim at the boss. If you keep things like that nice and simple, you'll do very, very well as a group. If you start running around doing your own shit and having your own adventures, then you should probably just stay in Overland. That's not toxic. That's, if you want to be part of a team, act like it. If you don't, then you'll probably make some horrible mistakes. Like, you'll forget a resto staff once in a while. Which happened once. The funny thing is about that video is the dude didn't actually not have a resto staff. It was the tank that was demanding to see one. He was toxic as fuck. Let's go! I hope you got a taunt because she nukes people quite quickly. Yes! Well done, Lena. Beam! I'm staying here. I'm not moving. I'm only moving when AoEs go under my feet. Shady, find your feet, get comfortable. You're dancing like fuck. You can aim through most of the group from there. Turn around, beam, turn back. Dead. Next. See how easy that is? Don't even have to move. Haha. It's almost like there's a method in the madness. Almost. Oh, you took my gizmo synergy. Drum is cracking. Excellent. Good choice. Which one did you get? Someone joined my just slight off the subject right there. Someone joined my live stream premiere today on YouTube. He's one of these people that decides that everyone that isn't pure needs to be smited. One of those types of fucking channel. You know the ones. He came into the chat. He's like, I don't like this content creator. Stop watching then. That's it. I don't know what he expected. I don't know if he expected an argument or something, or whether he thought he was hard enough with his keyboard to try and insult people. You're not insulting anyone by saying, I don't like this person. But you are wasting yours and everybody else's time by thinking anyone gives a shit. Let's move on. Don't confuse people with method to madness thing. People might end up thinking you're smart or something. Don't do that. You'll confuse the fuck out of Facebook. And Raddy for being dead again. Why is Raddy dead? Everyone is staying where they should be, apart from when AoEs go bad. And he's still dead. But I have your old hamster. Beam that fucker, my Templar brethrens. Raddy crashed, I think. I think every time he dies, he's going to say, I crashed. But did you give your hamster to Raddy? Did you send it to his house and tell him it was a better internet connection? Fuck the ads, keep on the boss. You can do it. And someone didn't listen. You have enough time, just about. You're all using executes. It's going to die. Risky as fuck, I know, but we're going to wing it. 8 million, 7 million, 6 million. Yeah, you've done it. Piece of piss. 5, 4, 3. We're in the 100k Jesus beams now. 2, 1. Not a chance. Fucking dead. Banging. Good. If people are playing properly, it's really good. Don't bother pressing hard mode. We are not equipped for that today because people are playing quite... Oh, I don't have a nice word. Some are playing shit. There, I said it. Not all. So you don't know which one I'm talking about. They be dead, connection, or they decided to become a floor rug. I think a bit of both. Drop kicked it.
No responsibility for what happens.
Yes, Flesh, that is exactly what it is. Some are playing way too good today, so that is exactly why we're not doing that button. Who is Riley playing as? Who is Riley? You mean Raddy? Playing creatively. That's a really good way to twist it. I like that one. Sorry about that. You should be warned, by the way, people. Anyone... Stack shields. Anyone that has, sorry about that on their hotbar makes mistakes a lot. They've kind of pre-warned you that they do it all the time. Laser show, guys. Last boss will be fun, actually. Now, it's very, very simple. There's a 180-degree line, invisible one, across the room. It's a big circle, right? So draw a line across the middle. Everyone needs to stay the fuck away from the boss, except for the tank. Everybody else has got really long range anyway. Stay back. You can use that 180-degree line as much as you want. You can stand anywhere, but not up the boss's skirt. Get away from her. She doesn't like it. If you're too close, you will get zapped. Occasionally, she spins to put ads down. Yes, and you could get unlucky and they could stagger. But generally speaking, if you're not close enough, she won't zap you because she will zap the tank and it fires backwards. If you're too close, it will get you. So if you make a gap between you and the person that has aggro, i.e. the tank, as long as the gap is big enough, you won't share the chain lightning. Also, if you don't run around the room like a lunatic, you won't give everyone fucking lightning. Shit. Anyway, short version, stay the fuck away from the boss, make sure you can reach, kill the ads as soon as they come in the room, and Lena, above all, that boss must be taunted all the time. I know you want to grab the axes, and you should, but the boss takes priority. Otherwise, people get lightninged. Spread out. I know, you watched one of Mike's streams before, I know some of you did, where the raid lead was adamant that you had to stand in a straight line to defeat the chain lightning. I don't know how many people know how daisy chains work, but surprise, you won't defeat chain lightning by staying in a straight line. You'll actually encourage it. Relax, if you've got an axe on you, just block. Any tips for Mayhem? I'm okay, I'm an OG, but for new players. Mayhem? In English? Or they're Canadian? I think one of them might be.
I cannot control my creations.
Oh, Mayhem Festival? Yeah, go smack people in the back of the face. I mean, if everyone knew how to win all the time, there'd never be any losers, would there? Maybe the white streaks thing. I mean, yes. The reason I ask people is to make sure I know exactly what they mean. I don't want to assume. But if that is what you're talking about, I mean, white streaks coming up. We got there. Any tips? Don't die. It's a really broad question. I don't know who you're going to go up against, so I can't offer you some advice as to how to beat them. The only advice I can definitely give you that is definitely accurate is that if you don't die and you kill them first, you will beat them. So hopefully that helps. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I know how to beat them. Woof, that will, actually. Put woof in the chat. What the mechanic in there was a conga. Like kinds. No. No, 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 no. That will definitely kill you. In here, you want to avoid the chain lightning, not do the chain on purpose. If you want to make a daisy chain, that will conduct lightning and make a chain. If you don't, you need to spread the fuck out. Technically speaking here, all we need to do is stay away from the tank. If you are 7 to 10 meters away from that tank and they get chained, you won't get chained. If you're close enough, then you will. All in the video. VAA in the chat. I've explained it for many, many years. Apparently it's still not obvious, but it's all there. Beam to death. Oh my god. Please build health and armor. Don't fucking die. You love to be edgy with your words. You get nuked by the bot every single time. No. Just don't be dead. If you don't die but your opponent does, you win. That's a simple formula. Kill them in the face, run for the big groups, hold block a lot. I mean, it depends. If you've got 5 stamina, hold and block isn't going to work for you very well. Again, it's an extremely broad question with no real straight answer to it. It's a semi waste of air to even try to respond to it in any way that would help. So I have to be mildly sarcastic about it and just go, don't be dead. You're asking an impossible question. However, if you're after PvP builds, yes, they do exist on the channel. You're not guaranteed to win, but you're guaranteed to take a tool with you that you can utilize. Fless, why are you running around in circles behind me? Are you trying to avoid the black hole? Look how it didn't get me. It did there, and there, and there, and there. But look how it didn't get me the rest of the time. Don't be dead. There's an axe in the way of the boss. Perfect. Get off. Leonard, you didn't taunt the axes. Or any of them. I'm dead at execute. Sad panda. I'm not even going to get to join in. Well, bollocks. There's probably no point in resing me. It's going to be dead by the time I get up. Shady, you didn't heal me. I'm telling Mum. Jesus beam. I got to join in for 1 beam. 101k. That'll do. As AA runs go, for people that have never done it before, that's great. People that have done it before, that was fucking horrendous. I got to do 1 Jesus beam, so there. Good job. How fast did you do it? 26 minutes is pretty good, actually, considering that was a clusterfuck. As clusterfucks go, that was quite good. Boing. Let's do it again. Run around, get your loot, everybody leave, and I'll reset it. Builds are good, but when it comes to PvP experience and broken setups, and that got hidden because the bot didn't like it all. I don't know what you were trying to educate me on, but I missed it because the bot decided to nuke it. anything, PvE or PvP, is down to the player's individual skill level and the content you're up against. If the two don't match, you got to get good or try other combinations of things. Or, a lot of the time in PvP, pick your battles. You always get those people complaining on the internet, oh my god, I got zerged! You do know that running into 30 people and not living and expecting the results to be different is your own fault, right? Happens a lot. Some of the most toxic people in the world claim to be PvP. And I don't mean ESO, I mean in general as far as games are concerned. And the problem is they don't like losing. When you go into a PvP situation, it's player versus player. You versus them. One versus the other, hopefully. That means that one of you will lose. And then you get stupid people having a two-sided battle, one beating the other. And, you know, red versus blue, that kind of thing. Basic structure for one team versus the other. And they go, oh, it's completely one-sided, they won. Yes, it's one side for them and one side for you. One of you is going to lose. And as PvP chat gets regulated all the time, it has to, because people can't handle loss. And that is an underlined fact. People will shout about how good they are, but as soon as they lose, they don't like it. Accept the losses. Everybody dies. Everybody gets killed in PvP, in any game. You'll not find someone that has never been killed in PvP. In fact, the more you get killed, the more you learn. That's what losers say. No, that's what people that experience what killed them say, because then they can learn from it and build against it. Or move or strategize against it. The whole point of being able to be good at something, apart from the win, is to be able to apply the knowledge and skill that you already have or know along the way, like, or pick up even. If you don't learn anything, you only default at best at what you were given in the first place. If you get killed a few times, you're like, ah, that does that, I'll probably not get hit by that again. Or that does that, maybe I'll defend against that. But if you never, ever, ever experience that, you are, we'll call it limited at best. Best alliance for Mayhem and why is it Ebonheart Pact? You do realize that that's not how conversations work, right? Let's try. I love it when people do that. They're like, hey, what's the best one to go for? You do realize that if everyone's on the same team, you've got no targets. Just saying. I'm not coming through to say hello in a while, and I walk into PvP talk. Hope you're well. D, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Had a lot of PvP combos in recent times in regards to MMOs. Played games ever since I could hold a control pad. And you will find that some of the saddest people are the ones that claim they're hot shit. Because they're the first ones to cry when they lose. Like Hate Whispers, for example. 80 for life, indeed. Like Hate Whispers. That is the weakest form of tantrum. And that's exactly what it is. And if you're offended by it, good. Because I'm aiming it at you. If you send hate whispers to people that beat you, you shouldn't play games. You're a sore fucking loser, and your mum never taught you manners. Understand sportsmanship, if you want to pretend that this game is an esports, is actually important in playing any game where it's competitive. We'll use that in inverted commas, obviously, because it's really not. But if you're going to go against somebody else in a game, and they best you, accept it. As frustrating as it may be to lose, and that is perfectly human, it's no good you sending them hate whispers about how trashy their mum is. Because let's not forget. Yours is the one that let you swear in front of her. We can hear you. Divine Law be followed. They are not EP, they are AP. So you're saying, if all people choose EP, everybody wins. That's a treat. I love how you're pretending that's what I said. People that do that on a regular basis go, oh, so you're saying this, are full of shit, don't I? That's not what I said. I said, I'm not going to Cyrodiil. No, I will. It'll be fun as fuck. I will find as many people as I possibly can and jump in the middle of it, join the lag fest, and swing axes. Boing! If I die, lag. That's a valid excuse, DJ. That's allowed. Lag is allowed. Hate whispers are not. Hate whispers are weak people. And then Mike puts a blue flag in there. Fucking brilliant. I don't actually care about the alliances. I pick AD because, and this is the only reason, it's the first one I picked. Don't put words in his mouth. He prefers beer. Correct. People that put words in people's mouths can't have conversations with people. Because they already think they're smart enough to make up what they want to believe. And then Mike just throws in the fucking DC banner anyway. Because obviously Mike doesn't like anyone that isn't DC. What about Queen Irene, Mike? What about her? Because I've heard things about you that conflict with your love of that blue banner. During the lag fest should be on the postcards in Cyrodiil. Tasty snack, no doubt. Yeah, that's not what he said. DC for life, baby. Indeed. As the very youngest by long way of 5 kids, I had no choice but to learn to lose at a young age. Well, that's the thing. What's this? Hate whispers mean you're getting somewhere. I consider them complimentary. Yeah, if someone gives you a hate whisper, you know how much they hate losing. That's all it is. You don't need to feel bad about it. What? So they come at you with a sword, and you go at them with a sword, and you win. And they send you a message going, yeah, well, you suck. You're the one that died. Yeah, well, you're shit. You're the one that died. Yeah, well, I bet if the situation was different, what, if you didn't die? Yeah, then you wouldn't be dead, but you died. I've lost the players who shouldn't have beat me, but I made mistakes. Ahaha, see, that is a valid statement. Fair enough. Because I took them for granted. Understood. I'm pretty good, but that's because I picked my battles. See, that, despite all his edgy comments earlier, is exactly the way to approach that stuff. If you're good at stuff, great, but it doesn't mean you won't lose. Queen Irene is stodgy, fertile twerp. That was personal. Did you want to put that in a postcard? What does the be careful with taunts mean? I'm getting timed out for a little joke. Bear in mind, you're not actually timed out. And also, if people argue with the moderation of the stream, they end up getting worse than timed out. So before we go that far, considering you've been on the channel for so long, the bot is there, and I shouldn't have to over-explain this. The bot is there to keep the chat relatively controlled as far as toxicity is concerned. Some people misuse certain words that you might not. So they are temporarily filtered in order to stop people misusing them. If they are allowed, then the moderator will allow them. If not, I'll just read it anyway. Whoever is reading this, I hope they have a wonderful day. You're not timed out, Dodo. You made it up. Do not make the mistake of arguing the mod actions, whether auto mod or human mod. Correct. The moderation is there for the safety of the chat. Even if your context was not aggressive or negative, the bot still has to do the same treatment for everyone because it's that word. If you fix it, then great. If not, then mods can sometimes allow it anyway. Myself and some other friends recently had discussions and PvP enjoyers. We have to realize we're prone to being toxic cess full of blankets at times. It's no wonder a lot of devs avoid touching the subject. That was slightly laced. But no, if you deliberately send hate whisper to someone that you lose to, what's the fucking point? I consider myself terrible in PvP. I die a lot, but I also kill a lot. However, if you kill me with Rush of Agony, I judge you silently. Well, hopefully they just pulled you in with it, dude, and then killed you with a follow-up attack. Maybe that's the case. And then you don't have to worry about it, Jimmy. That set has been on the Lazy Tank, aka Dark Soul now, and Woof for a long time. In fact, it was on Lazy Tank for 3 years. It's funny that people only recently figured out that it doesn't apply a CC. Imagine reading your set in the first place. That's the funniest one where people say you suck after dying. I may suck, but I'm alive and going my merry way. I had it before, dude. Got it, thank you. Excellent. The bot is there to moderate. Simple as that. It's not a personal attack if your message gets removed. It's a case of that wasn't supposed to be a word that people could use. That's all it is. I'm a good PvPer, not a cringy clout chaser, but God help me when I kill one of them. Well, you got revenge, that's it. I'm saying all PvP players like that, just, you know what I meant, I think. No. The bit about the devs not touching the subject. That was laced. The rest of it makes sense. I had a situation in PvP before. It was in Cyrodiil. And now, if you've seen the build, hopefully you've seen the actual build video and understand how it's meant, not the people that decide to sabotage it. But I had that for years, built slightly differently on my DK before I made it a Nightblade build and released it. It was basically a range bomber. And I was in Cyrodiil. I used it as I intended it to be used. I designed it in a certain way, and it fucking worked really well. I kept it on the quiet. But there was these people running around a tree. You know, the ones that wait for... We'll use the word, because this is actually the prime time to use it. Absolute fucking noobs chase these people going around trees, desperately light attacking them. thinking it's going to make a difference. It won't. You are their target audience. If someone's running around a tree, they are idiot farming. They can't fight you toe to toe. They're idiot farming. And they will win every day. Because they know that you're going to run out of resources before they do, and then you're going to die. Anyway, I was watching this group before, run around a tree for fucking ages, over and over and over and over. Knew them quite well as fairly average PvPers, but were capable of farming idiots. And I popped one of them from long range on my ranged DK bomber. It was a double bow build. Wasn't released. But this is the newest version of it. I popped him, and all of his 3 mates went bang. They all died. All of them. From like 48 meters away. Every single one of them sent me messages. Stay in PvE. You don't belong in PvP. That set doesn't belong on a DK, and you suck. I responded with one message to one of them. You all died. And I blocked them all. Fuck them. But yeah, I understand what you meant. Lace now. It took a minute. Yeah, you got that, D? What can you do? I mean, PvP is so hard. I mean, everybody dies and wins. Even Jimmy said it. Jimmy said that he considers himself terrible in PvP, but he still got kills. And that's the same as when you're good at it. You will still die. So you have to take the rough with the smooth in that respect. We're going into this trial again. And this time we're not going to all be dead. Because Smooch knows where the light is now. Got time for one more, then I got to jump because of poop mode in the morning. No worries, dude. So I might release a set that melts us. Rage quit whispers. Indeed. Well, that's what the problem was. And that was what the problem was with the Ballista build. Nothing wrong with the build. Everything wrong with the way it was received. No, not received. Re-delivered by individuals. So the purpose of it was to be a very long-ranged bomber that is used as part of a group. And if you have more than one of them, it will fucking devastate. Especially if you have up to 4. But people don't teach you how to coordinate in PvP. Instead, they shut that shit down. Because the best way for a ball group, I know the term is used a lot, which is weird because, let's face it, it's group content, so you would just call it a group. But anyway, coordinated play, you won't find a video that tells you how to comprise that group. You won't find one. You'll find a video with really fast Eurotrash music over top of it. Shut up! Do not press ready when I'm ready. When I'm leader even. Wait. You won't find a video that teaches you how to do that. You'll just see a video fast-paced with loads and loads of music and all the rest of it. Showing how cool it was. How'd you do that? Yeah, we're just cool. Okay, brilliant. Anyway, the Ballista build was designed to be part of a comprised group. If you use it properly, it will delete people very, very fast. I've actually been on the Almost Immortal Warrior and had 3 or 4 people using them, and they hit me in the face, and I died in less than 3 seconds. And that build don't fucking die. The easiest way to defeat that stuff online is to tell everyone how shit it is. Because if you can't counter 52-meter range bombs, what can you do? So they just make a mess of it and send hate whispers and they make hate videos and then they just complain and complain and complain and complain. And then they try and take your words out of context and use it in a clip and then it goes round and round and round and round in circles. Make your own groups. Easiest way. Instead of believing that this 1vx thing is actually a thing and it actually works for everyone, which it doesn't, make your own groups. Figure out what works for you and use it. There's no point looking for the perfect recipe for success because you aren't going to find it because people won't share it. And as soon as you've got something that people can't compete against, they'll shit on it. You must have forgotten comp is the enemy. Oh yeah, of course, someone said that. Someone quoted me apparently saying that. Not at all. They weren't as experienced in plan that teaches you. Yep, oh man, Elfbane Siege days. Yeah, you remember. But that's the thing. You'll find groups all the time. Cyrodiil is for group play. Battlegrounds is for group play. So when people use the term ball group, and I know it's very popular, it's half dumb. I understand it's a trendy word, so that's the less dumb part of it. But it's group content. It's group play. You can be solo if you want, but it's intended for large groups of people. You shouldn't be surprised that people group up. Especially when you spend 10 minutes a day at the beginning of it, before you find one, posting in local chat looking for group. Do you put looking for ball group or looking for Zerg? No, you just say you want to be with people. And that's exactly what that is. It's a group of people that instead of running in a straight line and then scattering when they get to a fight, they actually coordinate. White Tiger, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Ballista is the only build I run in Cyrodiil that gets to tier 3 faster than I do on Bobby. Mike, have you been in a group with more than one of them? Maybe we should do that on stream. Ball groups are so 2024. Single file groups are way better, right? Need to pull up. Everybody can travel in now. We tried to limit, well, I tried to limit how much PvP is done on the stream because, let's face it, in this position, unless you're already in a pre-made group that everybody hugs to fuck, you end up being a surveillance camera for somebody's free kills. Although, to be fair, when that has happened, they haven't actually won, but they still try anyway. And the stream sniping is fucking horrendous. To me, PvP is endgame. Each their own what endgame is, correct? Because it's random as fuck. And yeah, most of the time you're up against OP builds. If you win or extend, then you're doing really good guys. That's the thing, dude. When you go into something like that, you are signing up for a coin flip. You are signing up for win or lose, and you need to be okay with both. Always seems they call unorganized groups as anything with a Minicum or organization of ball group. Yeah, pretty much. You take Cyril zone chat as any indication. The real endgame PvP is to trash talk and call each other variations of crap players. You guys suck. Oh my god. And the most tragic thing is, the only text you can see in Cyril is your own team. We all know that zone chat is shit, and it's your own team. What does that say? I haven't been solo ball group member on both PlayStation and PC. I can tell you, if you poke the bear, there are consequences as solo. Of course there is. You're just going to get targeted all the time. Bear in mind, I play all servers and all content, and have done since the release of the game. Not alien to any of that, just explaining it to an audience. Minnie's cooking is real good. Are we going? Claw's got to go, apparently. He's got nappies to change. Whee! Hope the tank's with us. Basically, everyone in zone chat is a god. We're only losing because of all of you, right? Imagine that. It's all your fault we lost. You're the one that's dead first, mate. Yeah, but it's your fault. How? We're getting all the kills while you're laying there on the floor. Yeah, but it's your fault. You suck. It's your shit build. Bet you got that off Xynode. Fucking shit. Get that stuff. The amount of salt in PvP in any game, not just ESO, so we're not talking about ESO specifically, this is across the board, is ridiculous. People always get in a mood when they lose, and it's always the other person's fault. Now, technically speaking, if someone did kill you, it's their fault you died, because they beat you. But, again, you signed up for that. It's not their fault, they're better than you. Now, obviously, yes, you get cheaty fuckers, especially when it comes to COD and all that kind of shit. There are hackers that exist, but there are also very good players that exist. And you have to be able to differentiate between the two. Universal thing in PvP, it is. Not alien to that. Played against people online in fucking all manner of different games for like 30 plus fucking, well, about 30 years. Maybe a bit less than that, because obviously the online stuff was more LAN rather than internet. It's more local area. But still, played against people in competitive PvP games for a very, very long time. And the amount of people that can't take losing is tragic. And it just gets worse and worse. Because the expectation is, I'm going to win every time, I'm going to be awesome. And when that isn't sated, or when that individual doesn't deliver with that particular outcome, they lose a shit. Well, that's why you can't play sports. Not because you're completely unable to do so physically, although you probably are, but because you've got no idea of what the word sportsmanship means. Accept the loss, if it is a legit loss. Think outside the box, you'll be hated by people who cannot. That's the thing. If you are so far in the box, people can't even see the fucking corners. You get hated for that too, because you spot something that's painfully obvious that they did it, and that becomes an ego challenge. It becomes an intellect fucking problem. Like, you have figured out something they couldn't, so they feel threatened. You really shouldn't. You should just like, oh, why didn't I think of that? Do you see how much energy is not wasted by that mentality? Like, imagine hating and hating and hating and hating because somebody accidentally got one over on you, or somebody thought of something that you saw plainly in front of you but didn't spot. That's a long, long day for you. Instead of, oh, that's cool. So much easier. But no. You could just put on makeup and join a different team. You could. It's exactly what you could do. So we've kind of done something to cut it a bit on Final Fantasy. Played Final Fantasy for a while. Did a sponsorship stream for that a while back. Prior to that, I did play it out to what was maximum level when it first came out for the first couple years or so, and then didn't continue. as now you can't even use the chat in some of the matches. Only predetermined emotes like attack and target, and like kind of brilliant, really. Cannot blame them for doing such a thing. But you do know that Elder Scrolls Online, when it first came out on console, for the first few years actually, didn't have chat. You could use PSN, obviously, for messages and voice if you really wanted to, but there was no, and you had voice chat, obviously, but there was no text chat. None. Shady, don't be down. You know what to do. Why are you dead? Damn it. Poor Shady. But yeah, they never had text chat. So when it came to dungeons, trials, arenas, all that kind of stuff, you would just hang out in the Undaunted area with the emote. Do you want to join a group? Do you want to join a group? And it would be yes or no. That'd be it. Arguably, a better time for some. Claw, you know the fucking mechanics as well. Oh my god. Shady seems to have misplaced their HP. Happens. It does. When your health bar runs out, that's definitely a bug. Hopefully they fix that next update. Imagine 2 people that know the mechanics flawlessly every time and then just fucking fall over. Like, I might give up. Fucking hell. Claw is in the middle of the room, actually. Right, Shady's dead again. I swear they do it just for clout. You got booted? You crashed? Not you as well. Raddy, did you lend him your hamster again? I don't give a fuck. I'll go take a resource and see how many other players come to kill me. When I die, if I die, then more people will be dead on the other side of me. Most of the time, ganks and zergs withstand it. Dude, it's all part of it. You decide whether you're going to jump into a fight, whether you think you can handle it or not. And then the outcome is what it is. Also, people misunderstand the word gank. I'll educate you slightly. Just because it's a very, 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 very long standing term that people have forgotten its meaning. Gank is 2 words squished together. Get ready for this. It's going to blow your fucking mind. It doesn't mean Nightblade hiding behind someone or hiding behind a barrel and one-shotting them. That's a one-shot. Very well done. From stealth. Also well done. But it's not a gank. Gank is 2 words. Gang, attack, squashed. From old school MMOs when they first fucking came out. And it was about you getting jumped by a group of people. Obviously, it was used in other contexts as well. But generally speaking, as far as MMOs are concerned, you'd expect you to have someone running back to their base or main town with loads of money on them, and then some bandits gank them at the stone as they're trying to get home. Usually in EverQuest, actually. How'd you die? My HP hit 0, self-explanatory. Yeah, it happens a lot. I don't know why it happens, but it does. What do I feel like that's a UO term? It was used back then as well. It's from... That's the thing. People forget the origin of stuff. They forget that games have been out for more than 5 minutes, and people have been playing them for much, much longer than... Well, the average player for most games has not been playing games that long. We've had games for a very, very long time, and remember, they weren't cool once. They were always awesome, but they weren't considered cool mainstream. And then people bandwagon hop, which is normal for humans to do, and then take terms and misuse them or make up what they think they mean, and then they get lost in translation. WoW came out in 1996. WoW came out in 2005. WoW was in development for a very long time. Warcraft has been out for years because Warcraft 1, 2, and 3 were strategy games. Exactly, they attack me and then Nightblade strikers, then I'm already engaged. Well, you're in. Fuck it. What are you going to do? Run away? What the fuck was the point in jumping in if that's the case? Fuck it. You're in it to win it, and if you don't win, you just respawn and go again. And that's the good thing about ESO PvP in general. You don't really lose anything. I mean, obviously, it's an inconvenience. You've got to run back. You might not get the AP you wanted, but you don't actually lose your gear or XP or anything like that. And when I say you don't lose XP, I mean some games will make you lose experience points, so you unlevel. So you can't even use your gear anymore. It's quite forgiving in that respect. Yeah, of course you can lose Telvar, but were you really smart enough to carry that many in the first place? That's only in one place anyway. Technically 2. Yeah, people forget Warcraft was a strategy game. EverQuest was out before World of Warcraft was released. I think it was 2005. Please, don't remind me of them XP lost death matches. See? That's the stuff you should be mad about. You should be mad at yourself for losing that shit. Like EVE Online, if someone pops your pod, you lose weeks of experience points, and you got to do it all again. And that wasn't something you could grind out. You couldn't go out and kill ships and get experience points. That didn't work. You had to activate the skill you wanted to learn and wait for the timer to finish, which would be, well, say weeks. Some of them were. Some of them were like 44 days a pop. Quick question. I have all the mats on the table, but not letting me upgrade a sorcerer book. So you're probably over encumbered. Also, slightly, completely separate from what I was talking about, but still, you're over encumbered. Outside of that, can't tell you. If you've got everything in the table, you've got everything exactly as it should be, you're carrying too much weight. It should pop up on the screen saying you are encumbered. You can't be overweight while doing magic. Well, while learning magic, or using teleporter to activate it and all that kind of stuff. And didn't know it affected it. Yeah, that's what the prompt was for. It does. I know, not bitter. It's a valiant last stand and fuckers took 3+ guys to kill me. See, that's the perfect attitude. Took you fucking long enough, bastards. Next. That's it. I've actually got a video of that, one of my bloopers videos. There's a PvP section, and I'm quite aggressive in PvP. I try not to show that too much on stream, so what can you do? I was fighting these fuckers on the roof. Fireflower I used to play the game with. I'm like, oh, I'm fighting all these people. I'm fighting all these people. He's like, oh, fucking hell. Like, fucking hell, fucking help me. Where are you? And I finally died, and the words that come out was, took you fucking long enough, didn't it, you little bastard? And that's it. I just move on. And that's it. No hate mail, none of that shit. Just fucking, yeah, whatever. Fuck you. And it's part of the fun. You're going to rage a bit, but when you actively go out to give people abuse because you lost, what's the point? It's fucking, that was funny. But yeah, fuck you. Took ages. I died, but you struggled. There's a difference between a little bit of outburst, verbal smack talk in your own space to hunting down people in whispers to try and tell them how you really feel. That bit's exhausting. There's no need for it. Read that already. So many games where I was XP debt for dying. I love those games. But then I really like survival games as well. Slight segue, put survival in the chat. I've got a second YouTube channel. If you haven't seen it already, give it a like and a subscribe for any of the videos, obviously. Hit the notification bell as well. All the survival stuff is going on that channel for Conan, Ark, anything else that I choose to play survival-wise. I've got years and years of experience in those games. You might see some stuff you've never seen. In fact, you will. I'm going to try doing. Yes, of course I am. I'm on the list for it. Dude, I'm a Funcom Creator Program member, and also, which I'm now getting to, I'm already there, G-Portal partner. So if you make your own servers, obviously you have to pay for them, right? Use the link, you get 10% off. It's really simple. People that are already doing it get money off. That shit is awesome. Yep. Even just tuned in. Looks like these beams with looks like it's beams with a lark. Dude, it is. We were trying to get a full group of them. We almost did. Not quite. Looks funny. Beams going up, popping down. Yep. So basically, the build is only beams. You have a wall of elements and you have a Jesus beam, and that's it. Your execute is your spammable. It's to teach people to use 2-bar builds that struggle with 2-bar builds. As if you got me fucking knocked over. And as you can see, they're not really struggling. Exclamation point, only beams. Look at the damage. Effortless. That's without crits as well. Crit, please. There's some debuffs missing. That did not have breach on it at the end. What's my buff right now? OG beamers, the hipsters beamers, if you will. This is... Hey, I'm standing there. Lauren's like, fucking sorry. Bit of a hate whisper. Get off my pad. Again, the build is designed to teach people that are struggling with 2-bar builds to at least try. Not to deter them from 1-bar, but there are lots of people out there that play 1-bar builds and love using them, that wish they could play 2-bar builds but find it too complicated. So here's an option that is way simplified, yet incredibly effective. Almost everything on the build is a passive, so you don't really have to activate it, apart from a resistance buff, a damage buff, essentially, this one, flare. The rest is just one wall of elements and spam Jesus beams. And, although your light attacks are important for the most part in most setups, because this one is using a certain necklace, it doesn't matter if you misclick your light attack or you fail to do it, because you're only going to get a very, 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 very small amount of damage out of it, so it's not a negative all along anyway. Obviously, if you can do it, that's great, but if you miss it, it doesn't matter. That does 47 damage to a light attack. 88 on a crit. It's fuck all. That was 0.01% of the overall DPS on the build. Does it fire your glyphs? Yes, but the backbar one already fires it. And once every 5 seconds or so, that's enough to fire your glyph anyway. So over 5 seconds, if you only fire one light attack, doesn't matter. So again, that's your main buff. That's your resistance buff if you need it. Unless you've got a warden in your group, technically you don't need it. Wall down. Beam, 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 beam. Light beam, light beam, light beam, light beam. That's it. Now we're going to do this fight without Raddy dying. Everybody stand in a circle. If you see a ghost, turn around, beam it, turn back. Don't move. Only move if the AoE is underneath your feet and it's going to kill you. 360 no scope. Oh, hardly. Not even a 180. Dance, my mount is broken. 3, 2, 1, fire! Don't dance. Amber, get off my feet. Close enough for your flare, far enough away to beam. That's what I enjoy, guys like yourself and Dimmer, where you work on builds to either help people overcome limitations and to work towards the limitations. Dude, I've made builds for 8 years. There's a lot. There's something for everyone. But obviously, every single build is designed for a purpose, and every single build, if you pay close attention to it, is designed to work alongside any build on the channel. Yes, there are compositions that you can create with the builds on the channel without issue. Amber, do not stand on my head. I have no idea why you're standing on my head. Just got the dance on. It's not just kind of a one-size-fits-all for everything. It's this might work for you, this might work for you, but they all work together. I tried to leave that for as long as possible to see how many people could actually figure that out, but then people didn't. So I was like, do you know what? I'm going to have to explain the fact that the reason the builds are all different is because they complement each other. All of them, in some way or another, complement each other. One ghost phase so far. This one just strikes 50% health, is that right? You can do, but not on this build. No. Technically speaking, on my own builds, Jason, because that's a broad question. You're asking stuff without the rest of the specifics being involved. Let's just, for argument's sake, you say you're using Off-Balance Templar, which is on my channel, put Off-Balance in the chat, or you're using 1-bar Pla. If you're using those two builds, on those, use Puncturant until 40%. On those two builds specifically. As far as your own build is concerned, that varies. Because that's not going to be the same for every single build, because this build doesn't even use it. The spammable is the Jesus Beam. It's designed very, very specifically to make sure that that is a valid spammable and an incredible execute all at the same time. For simplicity's sake and for strength overall. But on those two builds, your jabs end up plateauing and your Jesus Beam starts escalating around the 40% mark. Again, that's not the same for every build. But for those two, yes, definitely is. Don't bother killing the ghost. Kill the boss. If you deviate from that particular instruction, you are not going to have enough time to kill it. $12 million, 11 million, 10 million, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Come on, you can do it. 1. Oh, it's so close. You know why they failed? Because 3 people didn't listen to the instruction and decided to hit ghosts instead. That's all it takes. Listen to the call. You can do it, Lena. Fucking solo it. I'm going to put this. Pay attention. I don't need to type it. Someone should Jesus Beam that. It'll die. I'll kill it. Thank you. Dead. Simple as that. If someone says to do something in your group and you don't do it, you have not only gone against their judgment, but you've decided you know better, and shit like that happens. There is just enough time, based on what we've got, to do that without fail. But if you do something else, even slightly, it'll fuck up. Technically, yes. If you're going to stick to the mechanics and make sure you definitely get a pass, obviously kill the ads. It's not that hard. But in that particular scenario, we'd already gauged that we could do it without needing to. Some didn't. See how quick that Jesus Beam killed the last 250k health? Just dead. On each one of those builds, if used correctly, your execute, depending on buffs and bonuses at the time, is somewhere between, let's consider crits, because it's a broad gauge, somewhere between 270 and 470k DPS. Damage per second at low health execute. It's fucking nuts. This here, stack up, spam shields. Until they start going low health. And when they do, give them a beam. Just because you cover more ground that way. Don't keep chasing me with a fucking lightning. Jesus Christ. Jesus beam, actually. So here, get their health down. Obviously, if you've got one target, you just spam the beam. But if you've got multiples, AoE damage and then beam them. All in the video. Rach, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. The overcharge hugs, love it. Stack up. Shields. More shields. Wall. Flare. Beam the fucker. That isn't working out. DJ, you're running away with the ad that we're trying to kill. He's got lightning on him. That's unfortunate. Oh. Shady, you killed DJ. One second. I'm gonna die because I'm doing something. You know why? Because everyone in the fucking room is scattered like shit and nobody's focusing on a single target. That is your problem. No, it's not toxic to call that out. If you want to know the problem, I'm gonna underline it so it doesn't happen again. People are all over the fucking room and got way too confident and everyone's trying to solo their own target. That's a problem. You are looking at a wipe because of complacency. It's much, much easier if you spot the problem early on so people don't continue the problem for many, many days to come. Don't come near me. Do not come near me. What about heal? I'm in trouble. Thank you. I got a res. Don't stand near me. Grim? Yeah, that was messy. Again, the reason everyone fucked up there is because people were trying to solo their own targets. The build's designed for you to work together, and everyone was soloing. Now the boss is going to pay for it. Send the boss a hate whisper. I'll say that. I can, it's just a boss. Leonard, don't drop the axes if you can help it, but do not drop the boss. Look at those fucking beams. Don't stand in the mines. Shooting the axe by accident. Get some resources from that crazy moment. There we go. %. Mission 70. Look how easy it is. You can pick up a beer with the other hand. The Wall of Elements alone is enough to get rid of that little ad there because you've got 3 stacks of bonuses for your Wall of Elements. Murder Dragon Alpha 3. Nice! Thank you very much. Talking about Conan and farming alphas to fuck him back. Yeah, people don't have to dance around the room. It's so much more controlled. Now that it's around 60%, Bloodthirsty is going to be quite strong. And also we're quite close to the escalating part of the skill itself, and let alone our own damage overall. That does need to die. Ooh. Drop the axes, dude. All of them. Kill. Should be able to reach the ad from here. Black hole behind me, don't step in it. Dark Seraphine is stuck out there in the field all by herself. You see how coordinated everybody is all of a sudden? It's like a different fucking group. I swear they troll me. They've got their own Discord somewhere. It's like, right, we all know how to play this, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay, we all know what the mechanics are. Yeah. We've all watched the guides and done this a million times. Yeah. Should we fuck with Xynode? Yes! I bet that's exactly what happened. And I bet it's called Smooch Club. It is. Confirmed. I knew it. Carpet crew? Wine or get good. My apologies, brother. Thank you for your advice and stream. Yep. Oh, sorry. Top guy, let's, bro. Jason, no worries, dude. Thank you for joining. Much appreciated. Bit of cake in the chat for anyone who enters or leaves. She's going to sit us all down in a minute. The ad's going to be left in the room. Don't be dead, Claw. Why are you dead? Your name even says don't be, and you still are. Uh-oh, I'm in trouble. Lauren's got the right idea. Get the fuck out of the black hole. Do that. Ah, don't be dead. How big are the beams? Mega beams. 6 million health. That's fuck all. 90k. Crit, please. 99. 102. 113. 116. And it will go way higher than that. If you've got specific buffs and bonuses, which are many different ones, that can go in excess of 200. If you're using the Rathstone version, obviously that staggers, depending on how many targets in the room, because it's obviously per hit of Dawn's Wrath stuff. In the video, obviously, that can go to about 250 plus. The first rule of Smooch Club is you don't talk about Smooch Club. I knew it. What's wrong with messing with it? We have to have fun. You mean the entertainment that you've been given is not good enough, so you have to manipulate it? Dear mage, suck it. Dude, bagger. Simple as that. You're there to do it. Hate whispers. 121k Jesus Beam. Or 123k. Nice. GG again? Yeah, that was mega. Jokes aside, that was fun. Although, the reason people did die earlier is because they all split up. If we stayed together, Shady would have been made to look like a much better healer. We died because we weren't in a straight line. Oh my god. That's funny as fuck. Let's see. Loot. I think my bags are full, actually. That's the sound of a sub, by the way. Is that a hint? Yes. We are aiming for goals, people. We've still got 2 purple chickens available if we hit the sub goal. We have not quite hit it yet. In fact, some of the gifted ones have fallen off, so the goal's getting harder to hit. We hit the goal, there's 2 purple chickens left. I think that's all we've got. And if Vigix joins the stream at some point, I need to give him his purple chicken. Still hasn't picked it up. Boing, boing, boing. I went to send it the other day and I got the wrong person. Rip. Don't worry, they didn't get it for him. My fan is on and it's not doing anything apart from drying my face up. I think I'm getting the hang of this build. To be fair, you didn't die on the last boss, so I think you might be. Now you gotta go into some other content and use it. Hope chicken, best chicken. I don't know, I think people are getting bored of them. Either that or most people have already got one. Because the last time we gave away one of those, while it was big hype and everything, only about 10 people entered. Because the rule is, obviously, if you've already got one, don't enter because they're really, really rare. So I think nearly everyone's got one. Di, have you heard a game called New World? Of course I have. I played it on release day. In fact, 2 days before release day because I got sponsored to play it. Anyway, read the rest of it. I think I'm picking it up, but I don't know how I'm feeling burnt out on ESO for a little bit. I mean, imagine coming into an ESO stream when I'm trying to show people what to do and telling everyone you're burnt out. Anyway, I didn't like it. Not because it's a bad game. It's not. It's just that I've played MMOs for now 26 years. And... no, not been born 26 years. Played MMOs for 26 years specifically, or exclusively. And it's not anything new out of the ordinary. It's a linear progression, or vertical progression MMO. It's good, it's pretty, but it's not for me because I've seen that structure before. However, if you haven't seen that structure before and it is relatively new to you, you will enjoy it. If anyone doesn't want their purple chicken, I'm glad you accept it. Have you not got one yet? How have you not got one? You still haven't got one either? Osin, I think you leave before the giveaways happen. Should we just do one anyway? You didn't hit the fucking goal. There's 2 purple chickens up for grab. We'll give one away anyway, because people are complaining that they don't have one. You obviously get your own way by complaining in this world. That's how things work. I'm joking, by the way. I don't conform to any of that shit, but we're going to do one anyway. You need to put let's go in the chat. Go, you got 2 minutes. I don't have one either. I did win one from a different stream team, but gave it to the missus. Well, rip. That was silly, wasn't it? You shouldn't give it away. Wing. I mean, I could use a purple chicken on my alt account. No! I'll give it to my mate. No, you won't. You'll sell it on eBay. Wing. There, see? Giveaway for no good reason whatsoever. Not even incentivized. Oh, well. Yeah, some people do that. They've come in and like, yeah, well, I've already won one, but I'm going to enter anyway because I want to give it to my mate. Tell your mate to come and join. You don't put on a lottery ticket for your mate. You put on a lottery ticket for you. Tell him to put on his own fucking ticket. Give the missus stuff for her account. She's more likely to actually play. Okay. So it was worth it. I mean, it's not that difficult to find worth in something that's free. What's a purple chicken? It's a chicken that is purple. It's a Bantam Guar, dude. You can only receive them from Stream Team partners. You can't get them any other way in the game whatsoever. Doesn't matter how much you wish upon a star, you can't get an achievement for it. You can't get it from Zos. You can only get it from partners. So it's an exclusive pet that we get to give away. I think there's only about 13 of us. And I am one of the founding members. Yay, go me. The second best chicken? Oh, that sounds like someone who doesn't have one. Oh no, that's wrong. It sounds like someone who's got a golden one. Ah. I met Fless and Lennart and Smooch actually, and they all do actually own a golden chicken because they went to ESO 10. Pepper Donut chicken, the missus calls it. Fair enough. I call mine Mega because he is. Here's the white, blue, and purple now. I think there's like 8. Took me forever to get one of those bastards. It fucking did. Boing. Did I do everything? I did. Boing. I think we're done. I got 13 minutes before I was planning on leaving. I'm going to leave a bit earlier, but we're going to do the giveaway first. Entries have stopped. Also, Bob, welcome in. The one you get during the surveys and send out occasionally, so it's fairly rare, if I remember correctly. It is, but the rarest is the one that you can't get from in-game. But there are some unusual achievements to get some of the things in the game. We're going to announce the winner. Buddha has been the Dragonborn for the entire 2 streams. Someone fucking kill him. Right. Giveaway winner. Make sure you say congratulations to the winner. Don't be salty. Pick a winner. Mark JPVVA. I never won a purple chicken before. Here's a chicken. Oh, great. Thanks. You won. Congratulations. Beer and cake in the chat for the winner. Where the fuck is my spreadsheet? I said spreadsheet. That makes me cool now, doesn't it? Where the fuck is it? There it is. I'm going to send this straight away so I don't bloody forget, because I meant to send it to Vigix the other day and then I got his letters and his name all fucked up. So we're not doing that. Finally! Yeah, you got one. Now someone killed the fucking Dragonborn because I gave it out before the goal hit. Whisper. Mark JPVVA. I'm going to make sure I whisper the right person, otherwise I'm going to send it to the wrong one. Enjoy. It's in your whispers. Going to equip him as soon as I get him. Bear in mind, anyone that gets a purple chicken, if you've got multiple if you've got multiple platforms attached to your email address of your Elder Scrolls Online account, which you can do, you can have PlayStation, Xbox, PC all on the same account, you have those for other servers too. Every server you have access to, the purple chicken lives there. Which is really cool if you have passes on them. Did you know I have really useless, very high tier qualifications for that shit that I had to endure many years ago for the sake of getting a fucking job? I passed with flying fucking colors and I never fucking use it. I actually did realize that. You did? Well, you didn't realize. Yeah, so if you play on PC EU, you have access to NA. So you have 2 purple chickens. If you play on Xbox as well on the same account, you have access to 2 more. So you have 4 purple chickens. Cool, right? Run back to Lazy Sork. Whatever. I'm going to run into the first round of Maelstrom just for the fuck of it. Not going to stay in there because I haven't got time. I'm going to run into the first round and see what happens because we're using Only Beams and you want to see what happens when you're solo with no buffs or bonuses. People that joined the group, thank fuck for that. I didn't think it was going to happen. I'm glad someone finally turned up. Social, it's all good fun. I'll make fun of people all the time. If I don't make fun of you, I don't like you, basically. Beer and cake in the chat for those that joined. Much appreciated. Now, while we're here, I'm going to run into Maelstrom real quick and just do the first round for science. Where the hell is it? There. Yes, you can click on Maelstrom Arena as soon as you find it. It's still one of those places that you have to find on the map, even though it's tied to DLC or chapter-ish type stuff. I was late because I found a tricky chest. Oh, you did? GG all, thank you for group. Oh, yes. I mean, that's just being English, taking the piss. Is a national pastime. It's true. It's part of, well, everyday routines. 1,000 bits from Turtle Swatter. Thank you very much indeed. Massively appreciate it. The goal is now at 3220 of 10,000. Technically, there's a purple chicken tied to that one, but don't tell anyone because I've already given one away. Right, we're going to run in, do the first round, splat stuff, and leave. I have to go very, very soon. Boing, boing. 100 from Neb as well. Thank you very much. Buddha is getting slapped. Kill that fucker. He's been a Dragonborn for 2 streams. We've never had a Dragonborn for 2 streams. What's going on? Everyone's run out of money. Good job, got beer already. Run. That hardly dented Buddha. Not gonna happen tonight. Other people have to slap him in the face. Follows, subs, and bits, and money all work. Boing. Also taking a bit. I'm also taking a bit of piss, but Only Beams really fun. Having trouble getting used to other buttons. Fair enough. What the fuck jumped on me? Clan Fear. Rip. Put this down, leave it down. That's a long duration, so there's no point me keep recasting it. See how easy it is. I can go here. Easy peasy. Butter is just using the almost immortal warrior, that's why. I think it is. I think it's exactly what he's doing. The almost immortal chicken. Rip. Fucking hell. I mean, this is fun. Although now I will finish the video, just slap gear on and left it. That's fair enough. If we have everyone completely set up for it, the trials are going to be very fast. So for those of you that joined today, if you haven't completely finished it, go finish it. And for those that haven't made it at all, go make one. We want a full group next time. We want to go 11 Only Beams and 1 tank. I think we'll make that tank the keeper or something. Amber Daylight killed Buddha. Get fucked. The Dragonborn is down, people. Thank you very much indeed. You know the rules. The fight starts again from scratch. If you kill the Dragonborn, you'll take their place. The stream will have to kill you instead. Buddha is down, and we've got a hype train. 72% left. 4 minutes remaining, and I'm leaving the stream soon. After the hype train is done, so am I. Amber, you are now up to a whopping 126 resto staffs. Subs. There's a joke in there somewhere, people. If you know, you know. Now I have to wash the dishes, damn it. You do. Buddha has told you have to wash the dishes because he's dead. Rip. That's for VAA. I had the wrong skill. Sodom L1 on the back bar. Rip. Is that why you died? Rip, Buddha. Remember, Jesus Beam is the spam ball on this build. Who was that with the bits? Turtle Swatter with 500 bits. Thank you very much indeed. Massively appreciate a bit and cake in the chat. Going for sub goal and a bits goal. We don't have enough time to finish it, I don't think, but go for it anyway. Oh man, my buff fell off. Oh. Looks like I have to do round 2 since we're in a hype train. Rip. What's the rest of stuff? It's one of those things that you use for washing up. You died to incompetence. Well, at least you admit it. Get pressing L1 to change my weapon. Oh, you were trying to get the fucking radio menu up from Conan? Slightly surprised my ability on 2 bars, to be honest. That was basically the first time I died. I didn't even see you die, to be honest. I was too busy telling everybody else off for being dead. Dead before he gets to me. Swing. Not moving. Knew it. Rashi, how you doing, by the way? Welcome to the stream. I'm nearly done, dude. Don't forget, people, put Survival or G-Portal in the chat, or Battle Pass. Let me explain what they all are. Survival is my new YouTube channel. I've got 2 now. 2 different channels, same brand, obviously, but one for... Get down. ESO and general content, and the other one for survival games. Ark, Conan, whatever I feel like. At the same time, I'm now sponsored as a partner for G-Portal, so there's a link there for you to get cheaper service for yourself. And Battle Pass is about joining my own private servers tied to Patreon. Enjoy. Beam, dead. I don't even have to look at him. Think for the links. Look out for the blade, you get cuts. I do, but it's fine. I have a plaster. You mean Band-Aid? Same thing, different country, different word. When we say bandages, we mean the ones that you wrap around your body. Or around a particular body part. Not a little sticky thing that covers up a little hurty. Those are called plasters. I'm going to save my ulti because I'm going to need it. Gonna go XCOM in. Have a good night, Zai. Latest, dude. Thank you for watching. Much appreciated. Why is that not dead yet? It was supposed to be dead. Am I not? Name the quote. What's it from? If you know, you know. If you don't, sucks to be you. Ah! Not gonna happen. Oh, nearly. Oh, shit. That was close. Do damage. Oh, you bastard. I was going to try and keep him above 75 so he did a mechanic. Can't keep him above 75. Getting wrecked. Now I'm playing whack-a-mole. He's going to get back up and sit back down. Do a swing. Holy shit! I mean, I'm playing whack-a-mole, sure, but fuck does that phase quick. He's going to sit down again instantly. Do a swing. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. Once they get to 40%, they don't stand a chance, but he was already out of his mechanic. Now, the trick to that is to keep them above 75 or 50 or 25, so then they start doing a mechanic and then try and burst them. But that didn't work out on the first pull. I should have had my wall down already, but I didn't. If I had the wall down already, the first one would have got nuked. Hype train is over, people. You didn't pass level 1. Oh, my food ran out. Oh, well. After this round, I'm done. This is redonkulous, by the way. Did I kill that? Fuck me, it's dead. Only Beams in the chat if you want the build. It's fucking insane. So simple to use. Teaches you how to use 2 bars without all the complications because everything is pretty much passive. Damage shield that does also do damage to enemies that are close to you as well is on both bars to cover passives and to make sure, of course, that you don't get caught short on the wrong bar. You can't be on the wrong bar because the shield is on both. Water is wet here. Sometimes. It depends on where the water is. If it's in the sky, it's not wet yet. It will come down wet, but it stays up there all fluffy. Boss is incoming any second. Next round, actually. Wave, even. Wall down. Anything that comes anywhere near it is fucking dead. Dawnbreaker early so I can get the buff. Ow. I disagree. Ah, I got stunned. Let's try that again. I got uppercutted during a stun that shouldn't have happened. I went to dodge roll and I did a moonwalk instead. That is a feature, by the way. The Lamias that throw dust along the floor, they make you stunned, obviously to start with, but they make you go backwards. That has been a bit of a feature for some time. It's not as bad as it used to be, but if you were using jabs for some reason, it used to make you go backwards all the way across the room. Now it's just like 3 or 4 steps, but it's still enough to be caught with a fucking heavy attack. Let's show people what we really meant when we went up against that boss. Take 2. Strong, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Dude, I'm almost done. I was in here just for 1 round, and I'm leaving after this one. I did a dumb. I died in this round for the first time in about 6 years. Ooh, here comes the boss. This Lamia, those ones, they do a stun across the floor. That one there got me. See that? That little stun there? It makes you moonwalk. It's not supposed to, but it does. They are broken. Water is just lava for ice. Sure, why not? Liquid inconvenience. Anyway, the red Lamias you got to watch out for. They are still feature-filled. Their stun doesn't make you just go, a little bit. They make you go backwards for a long time. Usually, for some weird reason, on a Templar. You won't have that problem on Lazy Sork. Because for some strange reason, he can stand up to it. I think it might be because he's hard. That died before it fucking fell out. These fuckers here, the red ones. Where's the witch? Is she gonna come play or what? No, it is for fucking grey. You mum's just lava for ice indeed, because Lazy Sork OP. Old pensioner. Boing.
The climax approaches.
Disagree. Redonkulous. Obligated poppy seed. Ah! Now I know the one you're talking about. Anyway, we're done in here. Let's get the fuck out. I'm gonna go loot the chest. No, fuck it. Mike, your face is lava. Lava for ice. These sort of equals can watch Netflix while not dying in the game, pretty much. And you won't get Moonwalker syndrome from red Lamias. People, I have to go. It is time for me to leave. I am slightly over time. Well, I'm not. I could stay until 6 in the morning if I wanted, because you don't tell me what my bedtime is. But I planned to leave at 1 o'clock in the morning. If you're not subscribed on YouTube on either of the two channels, obviously hit those buttons, they're free. If you want to see the second channel, put survival in the chat. If you're not following on Twitch, hit the button, it's free. And if you want to follow on socials, there are several different links out there. Start with a support link. You can read that in your own time, because I'm not going to over-advertise that one, because it's a difficult one. But if you put socials in the chat, it's Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, the website zonagaming.com, Patreon, Throne, Buy Me a Coffee, and merch. Also, G-Portal in the chat. I'm a partner for G-Portal now, so if you want cheaper servers, use that link. They're cheaper for you. There's no fucking catch. You just get money off. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.